tops up, the neon starts to glow. Lowercase connection, entering the show. Top right corner where the wallet interacts. Digital contract, tracking down the facts. The ticker symbols blinking on the sidebar screen. The dark is the atmosphere setting the scene. Round one is coming, the season's on the clock. Secure the network, time to lock it in the block. Welcome to the darker matter. Standard rules apply. Load the fuel cells up before the timer passes by. Into the void we will go, where the smart ones play. Minting out the future, trade into the shadow. Watch the ticker climb. Feel the data stream. Living on the edge of the cyber grid machine.
Waiting at the gate, calculating yields while we wait upon the day. Claim the EDOT payouts, tally up the wins. This is where the high stakes strategy begins. They say it's for the smart ones, written on the wall. A gamified ecosystem, standing tall. Read the how to play if you wanna know the way. Before you launch the app or end in disarray. Ticks on the countdown, now it's turned to days. The price of darker matter, moving through the haze. Is it an illusion? Is it by design? Watch the smart contract as it aligns. 3, 2, 1. Let the protocol run. Welcome to the darker matter. Standard rules apply. Load the fuel cells up before the timer passes by. Into the void, here we go, where the smart ones play. Minting out the future, trade into the shadow. Watch the ticker climb. Feel the data stream. Living on the edge of the cyber grid machine. Cells loaded, void is open. Connect the wallet and fade into the dark.
Cole Nova is here, he's the leader of Alpha, leading the charge. Yeah. With his main man Heavy, hit up right by his side at the raid. Together they fight, the drugs that corner, rich and valor, fighting for good. They refuse to back down in this war for justice. They wear the crown. Cole Nova and Heavy Hitter, they rise from the dust. For the cause, they never back down. With Big Boy Leroy, his feet firmly underground. In the face of danger, they fight through it all. Champions of hope, they rise to the top. Through shadows of doubt, They light up the way with power and purpose. They seize every day. Their enemy tremble in the dark. Cold Nova and Heavy Hitter, our heroes embark in the big galaxy that's covered by night. They bring the fire and ammunition to ignite. For it's Alpha they serve, their honor was true. Cold Nova and Heavy Hitter, they rise from the dust, fighting for the cause. They never back down. With big bloody warriors, speak firmly on the ground. In the face of danger, they fight through it all. Champions of hope, they rise to the top. For every shadow, they bring the light. Cold Nova and Alpha, defenders of the right.
I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell this is the start of something fresh. Shout out Hex Revision and Donna Hex, yes. I confess, Hexicans don't stress, cause as a community we one up. So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you meant dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns yield. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you vaporize the NFT, that's tragic. So most think crypto is a game. Are you here for the fame, or here to make a name? See, Hexicans reign, we create our own lane. I thought I told you, we the new financial gain. AGProject.io was the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's how it go. Something like to support the team, the dream. Public service announcement, t.me/anti-gravity saga is the telegram. Tap in. It's for y'all. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.
Yeah. Check the charts. It's a bloody scene. Thanks and Pulse Chain. You know exactly what I mean. From the peak we plummeted, down 99%. The Bears took control, the funds were all spent. Sacrificed our pulse, we believed in the dream. Now we're holding these bags of soap. It would seem the SEC came knocking. Tried to build a case, said we were a scam. Tried to put us down, richer than the court, fighting for the crown. But we're still strong, yeah. We ain't going away. Through the darkest night, we wait for the day. The Bears are growling, but we hold the line. Hex, Pulse Chain, Pulse X, destined to shine. The fools are sleeping, but they'll soon awake. For the communities are waiting, for the fortune they will make. Yeah. Buddha has been spreading, fear's been in the air. Whales were exited, leaving us in despair. Price hit the bottom, some thought we never climbed. To the bear market, a brutal long time. We watched the value dwindle, watched the hope fade. But the core believers, the plans we already made. We staked our tokens, we played the long game. Through the pain and the doubt, we remain the same. The news has been grim, the futures look bleak, but the Hexican spirit is on the take. But we're still standing, we ain't going away. Through the darkest night, we wait for the day. The Bears are growling, but we hold the line. Hex, Pulse Chain, Pulse X, listen to sign. The fools are sleeping, but they'll soon awake. But the communities are waiting for the fortunes they were made.
A gavel will drop, a victory will see the case undone. Forget the set, a new dawn coming. The clouds will clear, the future's bright. The path is clear, the bears won't laugh. It's only a fade, the bull is coming. Through the coming days, the sacrifices made will soon be repaid. When the market turns and the price is relayed. So hold your thanks, don't you dare sell low. The next leg up is about to go. We're still standing, we ain't going away. Through the darkest night, you wait for the day. The bells are grounding, but we hold the line. Hex, pulse, chain, pulse, sex, destined to shine. The bulls are working, they're starting to thrive. For the community to wait, for the fortunes they will make. Yeah. Better believe.
Darker matter.
Not build a bear for your teddy bear picnic. Building a bear to eat when the bull run ballistic. Will he get to a point? Yes, I'm Hex. Like Richard Hart's better Bitcoin. Industry got people sent for smart contract decoy. Multi-chain pulse real, no decoy. In my space coat suit holds like a B-boy. Anti-gravity project check AGD's coin. Fuel cell sacrifice to the decoy. Portal type with extra arms, big boy, decoy. Hungry for potential gains we could make. Some of the brave game on 180 days stake or 33. Learn the tokenomics promptly. No sleep, we are only countdown to launching. Stuff that jackpot pinata. I want the whole enchilada. We'll see mañana. Block data, sacrifice, mistake, claim. Wait, whichever ever way you play, I wish you great games. This down cycle brought many pains, but props to you if you ain't changed. You are worthy and deserving of chart turning, profit earning, grasp the winds that you yearning. Start with learning, do not panic, sail in a hurry. The art of walking on a floor that's burning. More lava make the bull run faster. See through false hype and fake influencer chatter. Talking head drainer while they're dead if you let them. Truth weapon as a lesson, yeah, like Fight Club versus UFC. Don't talk about it, be about it. It's all about the AGP.
From a creator on post chain, where the tokens remain. There's a token rising up, set to ignite a flame. Darker matter is its name, a gaming token set to set the crypto world alight. With its fuel cells, mint and power, your stack is deployed into the void. With NFTs gathering dust and the jackpot calls your name. And if you're a lucky winner, you can sacrifice to get free or die forever. I am telling you, it's insane. Act Project, you'll get the keys to the game. Step into the darkness, nothing's ever gonna be the same. You've been chasing rainbows where there's no gold, but the real power's in darker matter. But the real power's in darker matter. You don't have enough darker matter. Level up your wallet and make it fatter. This game of tokens blazing on through. It's time to buy. Hold the vision, the key is in your hands. Darker matter. Dark matter. Treasure rewards getting higher. 33 or 80, you stake the claim. You don't have enough darker matter, so get in the game. The tokenomics are solid, built for the long haul. Deflationary forces on the inside. Play, man, earn, watch the space code grow. From the void of victory, let the whole chain know. No more empty plays in this crypto space. Darker matter's dropping bombs in your face. Post chain is the chain, darker matter is the game. So grab your darker matter, futures to be won. Others will fade away when the market gets cold, but this one's forged like gold and will never get old. You don't have enough darker matter. Level up your wallet, make it fatter. This gaming tokens blazing on through. It's time to buy, hold the vision, the keys in your hands.
darker matter, 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 darker matter. Treasure rewards getting higher. 33 or 80 days your stake a claim. You don't have enough darker matter, so get in the game. Into the void we will go, minting our fuel cells, watching them grow. The treasury shares the win. To the darker matter holders, let the games begin. Darker matter.
Hey everyone, welcome back to The Explainer. Okay, let's just jump right in today because we are tackling arguably the biggest strategic dilemma you're going to face out there in the Rings of Dust universe. We're talking about the incredible compounding power of the grid, and more importantly, how you actually secure your gains without completely sabotaging your own setup. Because let's be real, managing those fuel cells and the darker matter locked inside them is a massive high-wire act. You obviously want to take profit, but if you do it the wrong way, bam, you break that beautiful compounding flywheel you've been working so hard to build. So today we're going to dig into how the smartest players in the ecosystem are taking their profit, maximizing their wealth, and keeping those engines running hot.
Okay, let's dive into this. The absolute heartbeat of this ecosystem is the 11-day round. And remember, it's always an 11-day round. Never call it a cohort. That's just not how this works. Basically, when darker matter crystals get sealed inside a fuel cell under negative pressure, they turn into this vapor vortex that charges up the cell over exactly 11 days. And right on day 11, the mist clears, brand new crystals form, and the whole cycle is complete. That round is the fundamental rhythm generating energy on the grid. But honestly, knowing that rhythm is really only half the battle. Figuring out what not to do when that 11-day round ends is where the actual strategy kicks in.
So here is the big trap that so many explorers fall right into: depletion. Literally, depletion just means breaking open a fuel cell so you can physically harvest the darker matter crystals inside of it. It's totally brute force. It's basically AlphaCorp's favorite destructive way of harvesting. You're physically breaking the vacuum seal to get that energy out. And sure, it might feel like you're taking profit in the moment, but you are literally halting your compounding flywheel dead in its tracks. You're destroying the pressure cooker that's doing all the heavy lifting for you. AlphaCorp might be fine writing that off as the cost of doing business, but as an independent explorer, it's a penalty you absolutely do not want to accept.
Because that penalty is a staggering 10%. Think of it like a permanent, unavoidable gas tax. The exact microsecond you crack that seal, 10% of the darker matter inside just instantly vaporizes into the atmosphere. Poof, gone forever. You are only ever getting 90% of what you actually built up inside that cell. And there's literally no way around this atmospheric vaporization. It's just a hard physical law of extraction. AlphaCorp's spreadsheets might be able to absorb that kind of waste, but for us, giving up 10% of your accumulated wealth every single time you want some liquidity is a mathematical death sentence for a compounding grid.
Which begs the million-dollar question, right? How do you actually take profit without breaking the grid's flywheel? How do you get liquidity out of your assets without triggering that brutal 10% vaporization tax and without completely resetting your engine? Well, to figure that out, we have to look at how the collective handles things. The Resistance Network didn't survive out there by just throwing away 10% of their energy. And honestly, neither should we.
And here is the insider secret straight from the collective's data. You just unstake and sell the intact NFT. I know. It sounds almost too simple, but the mechanics behind this are actually genius. You see, these fuel cells aren't just empty buckets. They have an intrinsic cash value that is directly based on the accumulated darker matter cryptocurrency safely sealed inside of them. Because that interior darker matter has real-world value, the fuel cell NFT itself holds that exact corresponding value on the open market. So instead of breaking the cell open, extracting the crystals and eating that penalty, you just sell the container with the crystals still safely pressurized inside.
And this brilliantly illustrates the difference. On one side, you've got depleting. You harvest, you break the seal, the vapor escapes, and boom, you instantly lose 10% and your asset is gutted. But on the other side, unstaking and selling intact. By leaving the NFT sealed, you entirely bypass that atmospheric loss. The darker matter vapor stays perfectly contained in the vacuum. You get your profit by selling the NFT to a buyer who wants the intact value of that cell, and you walk away with zero vaporization penalty. It is such a clever workaround. But you know, we do have to talk about what happens to the cell the moment you do this.
Because the lore is super strict about this. It states, quote, unlock a cell at any point and all enhanced properties stop within hours. The accumulated advantage is gone, end quote. The second you unstake that NFT to put it on the market, you are officially unlocking it. And the immediate result of that is the cell's lock timer completely stops, and those massive enhanced growth rates come to a screeching halt. The cell drops right back to its baseline 11-day cycle, and all the momentum of that lock is just frozen. Now, for a lot of people, this sounds terrifying. They hear that and think the cell is totally ruined. But honestly, this is the single biggest misunderstanding in the entire ecosystem.
So the crucial point is, the sold fuel cell is not completely reset. This is a critical override to how most people assume the system works. When you unstake and sell the intact NFT, it transfers to the new owner perfectly whole. All of that accumulated darker matter cryptocurrency, it remains completely locked inside the cell. The actual accrued value doesn't vanish. It transfers directly over to the new buyer. Literally, the only thing that actually stops is the lock timer itself. The engine gets turned off, sure, but the fuel tank is still absolutely full, and that creates a wildly lucrative setup for the person buying it. Because they're inheriting all of that intact, pressurized value, the new owner's only real job is just restarting the perpetual engine. They just bought a fully loaded, high-value fuel cell. To get that compounding flywheel spinning again and re-trigger those insane growth rates, all they have to do is initiate a new lock mechanic. They just choose to leave the cell alone and lock it back up. It's this beautiful, frictionless handoff. You get your profit minus the 10% tax, and they get a loaded cell ready to fire up. And the choices they have for restarting it? Well, those go right back to the foundational science of the grid.
It's actually amazing how all of this traces back to Elsa Klein, the scientist who founded the colony. Her original notebooks, specifically those famous 369 test runs, laid out the exact blueprint for the lock mechanics we use today. She proved that if you just leave a sealed fuel cell alone, the crystals don't just sit there, they multiply at exponential rates. She mapped out the exact milestones where this growth basically breaks normal physics. So when a new owner restarts their inherited fuel cell, they are walking right in Elsa Klein's footsteps, making a distinct choice based entirely on her early predictions.
And that choice is strictly binary, a 33-day lock or a 180-day lock. That's it. If the new owner locks it up for 33 days, the interior crystal growth gets a massive 10x boost over the baseline rate. It's a great setup, but if they commit to the true long hold and lock it for 180 days, that triggers the superconductor effect. At 180 days, the interior growth explodes to an unbelievable 100x the baseline rate. It is an entirely different magnitude of compounding power.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is just seeing the sheer scale of those numbers visually. Look at bar 1. That's your baseline, 1x growth on a standard 11-day round. It works, sure. But then you hit bar 2, the 33-day lock. Bam, 10x boost. You are suddenly generating some serious yield inside that cell. But then you look at bar 3, the 180-day lock, 100x, the superconductor. I mean, the chart basically breaks trying to show it. It just proves that patience out here on the grid is a massive economic weapon. And actually, locking for 180 days does something even crazier than just boosting the inside of the cell.
Yeah, so hitting 180 days doesn't just give you that 100x interior superconductor boost. If you hold a full grid to 180 days, it triggers continuous exterior crystal deposits every single 11-day round. It turns your entire setup into a 180-day full grid perpetual engine. So you're getting 100x compounding growth on the inside, perfectly paired with relentless automated exterior yield indefinitely. Honestly, it is the absolute endgame of this entire economy.
So what you should really take away from this is a pretty stark choice about your own strategy. Are you going to fall for that 10% depletion trap, cracking seals and letting your hard-earned wealth just vaporize into the air? Or are you going to use the collective strategy, unstake and sell those NFTs perfectly intact, and actually master the grid's flywheel? The mechanics are all right there. The 11-day rounds, the intact transfers, those massive 33-day and 180-day superconductor locks, they're just tools waiting for you to use them. How you take your profit is entirely up to you. Just remember, the math out here is unforgiving, but if you master it, the rewards are literally prepared.
Pops up, the neon starts to glow. Lowercase connection, entering the show. Top right corner where the wallet interacts. Digital contract tracking down the facts. The ticker symbols blinking on the sidebar screen. The dark is the atmosphere setting the scene. Round one is coming, the season's on the clock. Secure the network, time to lock it in the block. Welcome to the darker matter. Standard rules apply. Load the fuel cells up before the timer passes by. Into the void we will go, where the smart ones play. Minting out the future, trade into the shadows. Watch the ticker climb. Feel the data stream. Living on the edge of the cyber grid machine.
Waiting at the gate, calculating yields while we wait upon the day. Claim the EDI payouts, tally up the wins. This is where the high stakes strategy begins. They say it's for the smart ones, written on the wall. A gamified ecosystem, standing tall. Read the how to play if you wanna know the way. Before you launch the app or end in disarray. Ticks on the countdown, now it's turned to days. The price of darker matter, moving through the haze. Is it an illusion? Is it by design? Watch the smart contract as it aligns. 3, 2, 1. Let the protocol run. Welcome to the darker matter. Standard rules apply. Load the fuel cells up before the timer passes by. Into the void, here we go, where the smart ones play. Minting out the future, trade into the shadows. Watch the ticker climb. Feel the data stream. Living on the edge of the cyber grid machine. Cells loaded, void is open. Connect the wallet and fade into the dark.
Hey kids, this is Pulse Story Vision coming to you live from Quattro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement. And I thought I was ready to go live a long time ago, but I was not ready to go live because there's some crazy stuff going on. There's a mysterious new token showing up. Maybe not. I don't know. I think we should be able to show you what's going on, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, mysterious new token appears. We'll get into that in just a second. Good to see everyone here. Got 22 people watching. I've got the link, the YouTube link on Twitter. I'm going to paste it in our Anti-Gravity Saga, which is the name of our Telegram. So yeah, t.me/Anti-Gravity Saga. There's so much going on right now. I got some posts going on in here. Let me see here. Oh, that wasn't that one right here. Yeah, I got a post from Harry Labs telling me I've got to claim my Spunk token and Pulse from my bytes. So we might try to figure that out here at some point. I don't know. Jump in here. I'll throw the link to join in the comments as well, and on our Telegram in case anyone wants to come in and poke around, ask any questions, see what's going on. We're down to like 2 days. Well, yeah, it's Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's about 2.5 days until the end of round 5. We're already done with 5 rounds. It took like 8 months to get to where we're at right now in this game, back with the old one. And yeah, Replay Gang, way to wade through half an hour of music videos and tutorials. And now you can just set this to 1.5x and get through this even faster. So congratulations to those that are willing to wade through this. I really do need to get a clipper, like an AI clipper. It's decent, and throw some clips up of the important stuff that I cover. But that's on a list of things to do. All right, let's see here. Yeah, so in the title or in the teaser on X, I said, live now, new token, Space Cult members only. Now, what do you mean Space Cult members only? Well, I mean that if you're not in the Space Cult and you don't already have Darker Matter or Pink Miswell token, it might be difficult to get a hold of this new token. In fact, it might be very hard to get a hold of this token. It just straight up based on supply and tokenomics. I mean, there's just a baby's breath of liquidity right now. And I don't think it's even live. In fact, I'm trying to find a way to show you guys, share my screen, that it's going live. There's our StreamYard link right there. I'm going to post it in our Telegram as well. Oh, I did already. There we go. It's ready to go. And I'll post it in Twitter in case y'all are watching on Twitter. There we go. All right, let's go back here and share my screen so you guys can see what's going on here. If you guys hear that tap, tap, tapping in the back, that's my ceiling fan hitting the ceiling because the pole wasn't long enough for the vault. I don't know. Hopefully it's not picking it up too much. If it is, let me know. I'll turn it off. It's finally nice and cool in the studio here. A nice 69 degrees. Nice. Share my entire screen. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Sharing that screen for y'all. All right, so interesting. There's a buy link for viewers, charts, Explorer, web pages. Yeah, interesting. Oh, there's the live panel right now. So let me copy and paste this in my on my screen right here. It's a weird buy link. There's a buy link for PulseX already, but the trading's not open. Let's try this one. I don't know if either of these will show up, but we'll try. We'll copy this one first and put it in, transfer it over to our other machine. All right. There we go. Copy that. And we'll add it to our tabs over here. There we go. There's one of the pools on Dex Screener. Tokens not found. Probably because the trading has not happened yet or been opened. So that's not very helpful. All right, that one. Yeah, you guys need darker or pink mist. Well, those are the only two that are paired with it right now. Obviously, someone can buy some and pair it with whatever token they want in the future, but right now, that's just how it's starting. Interesting. Yeah, and there's also, just so you guys know, I mean, the bots don't watch this and the traders don't watch this. The Jeets don't watch this. But you guys watch this, and I'm letting you guys know. So it also pays if you guys aren't tax exempt, you'll pay the 11% on darker. And the new token here, anyone trying to buy more than one wallet, more than one wallet gets a revert. So that stops the bots from trying to buy a bunch with wallets. And then also, I think it limits, like, you can only buy like $9 or $10 at a time at the current price. And then anyone trying to buy more than that in one wallet gets reverted. So this is just to stop the sniper bots from coming in and trying to buy this tiny little token off the market and then forever dump on our heads. But I'm going to see if I can get this baby going live. You got Believe in Yourself. Hey, Max. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you here. Yeah, I'm going to go. Jeez Louise, I'm going to. We're saying out loud so it doesn't look broken. Yeah, it's not broken. It's just sniper proof. So let me go here and we're going to go. I think we're going to go live with the trading right now. I wanted to show you guys it going live, and maybe it will go live if we refresh that screen. But yeah, we're opening trading here. Right there. Right there. 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 Gotta put in a password. There we go. Oh, irreversible opens trading and opens the 2-block anti-snipe window. So the snipers can't just jump on this son of a bee when it goes live. Let's go down here and see if it pops up on Dex Screener. Still not open there. Let's open another one on and see which one wins. I bet you anything. I bet you anything that Dex Screener pulls it up before CoinGecko, but we'll see. Oh, man. I had to type open to confirm. It says aborted. Oh, is it because it wasn't caps? It's probably because it wasn't caps. Jimmy Christmas. Try this again. Yeah, it's got to be. It's case sensitive open. There we go. Boom. All right, now it should try that. I'm going to grab the other link right here to. Actually, no, this is to the other pair. So these are both Dex Screener links that it gave me, and yeah, bananas. There's a market cap of $4,914. So for all those guys that are trying to catch market caps at 2 to 5K and ride them up to 20 and G, this is, well, it's not really your chance because you can't do it in the first 2 blocks, but maybe you can do it later as it opens up. It looks like it's deployed and it is open. Trading's open on it now. Yeah, it says success. Let's go down here a little bit. Boom. Feed that into Claude Claude. See what it says, and then we'll refresh this screen right here. This is the I think this is the darker pair right here, because someone's going to buy it right off the bat for sure. It says trading's open, so the anti-snipe window covers blocks 27, 28, 2062, 27, 28, 663. Let me check where we are. Check the anti-snipe window closed status. Jack's live anti-snap window is closed cleanly. So it went through the first 2 blocks. And so that's usually when the snipers hit. No bot got caught. 0 Jack. Okay, still reading exactly that. Wow. 11,111,111. That's pretty crazy. Nothing was sniped, nothing was burned. The fee is now permanent, 2.2. So there's 2.2% buy and sells tax, and by the ratchet, it can never go down from here. So it can never be raised. It can only go down. So yeah, buying works normally now. Here's the live contract. Let me put the contract address in here and see what happens.
Do we have an iPhone charger that doesn't have a C at the end?
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna paste the contract address in here, and then you guys can go sleuthing all over and get all degen on it. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna put it in our Telegram first. There we go. So it's on our Telegram if you guys want to go check it out there and start snooping around. I don't think anyone knows about it, and I don't think any bots have those 2 tokens that are programmed to even go look for this thing. It's kind of like stealth. I mean, people talk about a stealth launch. I ain't got nothing on us. This is so stealth, people may never find it or buy it. All right, checking our Twitter Roonies here. Yep, our buddy Believe in Yourself is already reposting, doing the good work here. Thank you so much. Pulse Chain, how will you flex our season? Oh, that is a crazy watch. The serious new token appears. Hex Glenn likes it, so Hex Glenn's in the house. Yellowtail, it was insane. Yes, it was insane. I remember that. Let's do it again. That's funny. Yellowtail, good to see you. Blue box, yep. And then it's Hex broken. That's funny. We will check on Hex here. In fact, maybe we should just jump into charts while we're waiting. Because people like charts. People like number go up. People like trading, cheating, making money. Here's a bunch of stuff in the Monster Thread Daily Scoop. Tom Gillespie takes it home, the gray zone. Interesting. All right, here we go. Let's go home. Yeah, the floor is 2 million pulse. You have access to Reth Mempool Sniper. Get in front of the game, buy a byte, create an API key, add to MetaMask. Welcome to the fast lane. So this, I need a freaking tutorial. Like, I might be able to figure that out. I'm going to look like a fool. New merged folding listing by Dr. Doge OTR. Wait a minute. The founder only trade pulse. Already knows folding at home has folded himself. Only trades pulse and has supported it in the past. Hopefully this gives him another way to onboard new people. So wow, a new token right there. I wonder if we'll see this new token that may or may not exist in reality also jump over to the Dr. Doge wagon. I think we will. Smoke them if you got them. Burn it all. Oh my gosh, was this today? This is 12 minutes? 12 minutes ago. Wait a minute. Is that going on right now? If it is, we'll just watch that while we check and see if the there it is. Burn it all. It's right now. It just started.
Anniversary.
Here we go. We might be talking about
the other one I've never had.
First of all,
Crispy always talked about is the taco truck ones. Taco. I've never had any of them.
Street taco. Yeah.
Street taco. Calaveras, right?
I probably can get a hold of those and send some out.
I see them out here all the time. They're really good sticks too. Those are good sticks.
Beach Whale says he's smoking Pravada.
Yeah, I joined the Pravada Cigar Club, and I even reached out and talked to those guys. Their producer of their show and everything, he left the company. They're kind of, well, I get their I was in their club and I was getting their cigars, and they rebrand stuff that I think that they pick up that have already been made out in Nicaragua and Honduras and all that. I'm not exactly sure where they source from. They're kind of private on that. But I mean, the cigars aren't bad, but I haven't even had anything that really just knocked my socks off, and then I got on their I forget what they call it, but it's like they send you a blank cigar. It's $4 a month, and they send you a blank cigar or whatever, and you write them a review on it, and it's not labeled or anything. So I got a few of those left in my humidor that I haven't reviewed or smoked yet.
What's your go-to budget stick? You're on a budget. What are you grabbing?
A 5-pack off a cigar bid.
I go to Cigar Bid and get 5 bags just like Crispy. Because
I love the fact that they know cheap cigars and expensive cigars. I don't know those apart yet.
Me onto that Boisos. Remember Boiso?
Mm-hmm.
And they have their like, I don't even know what it's called. I sent you guys the link of it. Real solid smoke for $3, man. I mean, it's like, holy crap. Sorry about that, Trevor.
Crispy, the cigar page, they're always running those Oliva specials. I guess they have some sort of they're in bed with Oliva somehow. And
yeah, they got a lot of Oliva specials.
Yeah, but man, those specials they run, dude, they come out to like $3.50, $4 a stick. You can't beat it. And the Serie V Melanio Maduro.
Oh,
you
love that stick.
Like they were running a special the other day, and I'm like, my humidors are packed. I don't have any room, but I just wanted to buy them, But
that Series B is like after a steak. It's like that's dessert stick.
Unbelievable. Yeah,
especially the Melania.
You know what? My dad gave it to me. I'm saving it. It's just funny because you guys, I actually have not ever had a Liga Privada number 9.
Oh,
I've actually never had one. And
you're gonna love it.
My dad gave me a Tabernacle, and everything I see online, everybody's like, "Yo, dude, the Tabernacle is the same thing, if not better." In some people's opinion. So I don't know, man. I'm saving.
So this is what I'm doing. I'm doing the first trade on this pair myself because if no one trades it, it doesn't show up on Dex Screener at all. It doesn't show. It doesn't matter how much liquidity or lack of liquidity it has. It won't show up there. So let's pick this down and see if my little trade goes through. First of all, it says it was a success. Let's double check this. Here we go. Once it lands, that's the page. Yeah, I have that page. The AA up, right here. Yeah, nope, this is a different one. Maybe that, oh, this is the Pink Mist Whale one. Holy cow. Okay, this is what I gotta do. I gotta copy that one. And there, copy that. Then go here, and go here. So we go there, we go there. Now it'll show up on this computer. We go here. All right, copy that link. Let's replace this link with that one. And then as soon as there's another a trade on the other pair, it'll show up. But it'll be interesting to see these show up on, hopefully, we'll have them saved on ours. Look at that. There we go. Jackpot and Pink Mist Whale. Wow. Traded buy of 36 cents worth of Pink Mist Whale. Yeah. 36 cents of Pink Mist Whale bought me 17,760 Jack for that price, 4 zeros and a 2059. Crazy. Market cap of 4.5 thousand. Where's my liquidity? It's got to be tiny here. Yeah, 456 bucks of liquidity. I had a lot of liquidity staged, and then I realized that if we wanted to start low on the price, and I wanted that much liquidity in there, it was basically going to put the entire supply just in liquidity, which is, I guess that's not a bad thing. For some people, they love liquidity, but I was thinking, no. We want the price to be like 4 zeros and a 2-2, right? And it's actually even below there now. It's 4 zeros, 2 0. But you can, if you own Pink Mist Whale, or if you buy Pink Mist Whale, you can buy a little bit of Jackpot. It's a brand new untested token, just barely launched. It's 3 minutes old. This is the kind of stuff that Tangent and his boys go crazy over, except for, like I said, they're looking for, 2K liquidity, 5K liquidity, and then they want to bump it up. Or I know actually this is where they go. They'll throw $100 in something like this with a $500 liquidity, and then try to sell as it flies, as people see green candles jump and they chase them with their bots and stuff. So this is it right here. I think I'm going to copy the pool and take the pool over to Gecko Terminal and see if it shows up first. Is there we need a good DEX with charts for Pulse Chain. Do we have one? I mean, we got Dex Screener, we got Gecko Terminal, but they got no love for Pulse Chain. Dex Screener is nicer in a lot of ways. I guess I'd say it is more, I don't know, it's more genteel or something like that. I might have to do the other trade to make the other pair show up. But basically, Jackpot is only tied right now in liquidity to Pink Mist Whale and Darker. Although you can't see the Darker yet, probably not. I'm going to copy the Jackpot address here, which ends in 1A55, and it's listed in our Telegram if you guys want to be the first people to grab a little bit of Jackpot token. Not financial advice, and anything you put into Jackpot you will surely lose. Seriously, it's like there's Jackpot and Pink Mist Whale. Yeah, that's the one that we had. No, I want to see if the other one here, I might, like I said, I'm probably gonna have to make that first trade myself because it's hard for people to find. or I'd have to put it into a DEX and try that. Yeah, so this is the only one showing up. So let's do this. Let's go to a DEX. Let's go to SquirrelSwap.pro. And let's trade it. Here's the liquidity for Pink Miswell, 11K. Here's a swap right here. Let's do this one. We'll do darker, and we will do, we'll paste in the address right here. There we go. Yep, Jack. It's got jackpot right there. Import it. Imported. Awesome. We had to import SwitchX, I think, but I think it's in there now. Yeah, so that one right there. We want Jack, and we only have 15 cents of darker in here. We're going to max it out and do the first buy on Jack right there. No route found, no pools. Connect these tokens. Well, first we'll approve the darker Jiminy Christmas. We might have to put in the pool too. Here. Oh, I've got to sign in here. Jiminy Christmas. Boom. Okay, so now I can sign that. But like I said, I'm gonna have to do one through my terminal right here, my GitBash terminal, probably like I did with that Pink Miswell one for 30 cents or whatever. And then we just pump the living hell out of them. All right, darker's approved. Close. All right, so no route is found because it doesn't see it yet because it doesn't. Wonder if it should see the pool on there. I might have to go to like PulseX because that's probably where it was registered. But either way, I'm going to try this. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to go back. Okay, so hey, let's do the first buy on darker and Jack because it's not showing up either. All right, so we'll try doing that one. This one, it says we're a tax exempt wallet. Yeah, if you're a bot or a trader, you're going to be paying 11% on the darker transfer and sell. And then you're also going to be paying 2.2% on Jack. So Jack's got a 2.2% buy and sell tax that goes to the creator. I'll just say for now. And it's got a very interesting supply. I'll put it that way. As soon as we can pull up, as soon as it shows up on DEX on SquirrelSwap, when the liquidity is established and it shows the liquidity, $50 here, $50 there, I think. All right. Yeah. So, I just said that. Claude's telling me these disclaimers to give you guys, which I have just given you, but I need to put this in here. Yeah, I've got to approve my darker. And then I've got to do the transaction here. There we go. So now it's approving. All right, so that one's gone through. So now I can actually do this one and it'll show up. So I've got to do the first buy of darker on Jack, which is 17% price impact on the pool. There we go. Paste that into that. And put in password. Okay, so this should land the very first buy of Jack with Darker. Yeah, it looks like it was a success. So let's go back over to that one. Or let's actually go here to, this is the Jack and Pink Miss Well pair. But we can come down here and there's 11. What's crazy is the first Jack that was pulled in here was 11111111. So it was 11 million. Yeah, it was all ones all the way down, which is kind of cool. And then a little bit of Pink Miss Well in there. We're gonna grab Jack again and see if this one shows up on here. Nope, it just shows that one. Let's cancel. It might take a second for it to show. Everything takes a while to show up. Let's paste. Yeah, it's just showing that one right now. It's not showing the Darker pair yet, but it will eventually. Eventually, let's check chat, see what's going on here. All right, cheap cigars are more bitter. That's interesting, Hexinator. Good to see you. Smooth versus harsh. Dex Tools and Gecko Terminal are better because they show Fox LP, which Dex Screener still doesn't. Well, let's look at Dex Tools then. Let's check that out. Go to go to this new tab, go to Dex Tools. I know that Dex Screener was showing the front ran orders. It wasn't showing the full orders. It would just show that what happened after the front run. And so it was really, really shitty to try and see what size of orders had what effect, because it would just show the after effect. All right, Dex Tools. Here we go. All chains? Sure. Contract name? Let's do it. Let's do it. Paste 1A55. Look at that. It shows them both. It shows them both right now. So here's the Darker pair. And this one's at 4/0/2007, which is quite interesting. That's quite a thing right there. I just want to sit here and buy these over and over again. I wonder if they're showed up on Squirrel Swap yet. Let's see if Squirrel Swap has the two of them yet. Let's refresh this and see if it does. It shouldn't have had it before, because it really actually didn't exist until I made that. It didn't exist in the world until I made that first buy. Come on, where's Jack? Jack. Where in the world, Jack? Maybe I have to re-import it. I mean, I have it already saved. I can just paste it right there. Yeah, Jack. All right. So now we're going to buy 15 cents of it. It's fetching the price. No route. No pools connected to these tokens. Oh man, it sucks. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? K Figure, I not long ago woke up my recliner soon to fall back asleep during the stream on Jack. Laughy face. Of course, these will be my famous last words when Jack goes to the moon. Jack's a very, very interesting token. It is a little text token with 2.2%, and its supply is, well, shit, it probably says on Dex Screener right here. Let's go back to Dex Screener, or sorry, Dex Tools. Dex Tools. And I did listen to your, so Cape Figure made a really cool song during one of the streams called Rinse and Repeat. It's a great song. It sounds good. The verse is great. The chorus, rinse and repeat, is probably not a good chorus. Oh, look. Oh, dude, we added that, and look at all these buys right here. $3, $1, $2, $3, $1, 5, 50 cents. 50 cents, that ain't me. And here's the deal. These are bought like, oh, whoa. Does this one show you the bots? Hang on here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this shows you the damn bots. Oh, my gosh. Guys, I think... Guys. Oh, my goodness. This might be my new favorite house. This might be where I set up my shot. We'll do this as our first stuff on our favorites. That's freaking amazing. Let's actually, is it still under our paste here? Hang on. No, boom. No, too many crystals. What did I do? Did I break it? No, I just done something weird with this. Let me kill this right here. Nope, I don't want to kill this right here. I want to kill this. What is going on here? You value my privacy. I'm glad you value my privacy, but I just hit a weird button there. Let's paste it again. And then let's go. So that was the darker pair. Here's the pink Miss Well pair. Oh, I could have just hit that right there. And now that we have the darker pair, now we can throw all our darkers pairs in here, which is great. Look at that. Look at the bots just going bananas on this little guy right here. Just going crazy, which is, here's the crazy thing, guys. These bots, they don't have pink Miss Well. They don't have darker, meaning they're going and buying darker and pink Miss Well right now in order to front run this stuff, because there's no wrapped pulse pair yet for them to have easy access, which is probably why we're going to see some very crazy looking candles. Like this one went from we're up to 2.5. We started at Quattro 022 is what this one actually reads it correctly. That's weird. That's interesting. Wow. Jack, yeah, dark and pink Miss Well. That one's going crazy with the bots. And then we come back here to Jack and darker. Now we can take the darker. Here's the pair, Jack pair. Where's the darker address for me to copy? Huh? It's weird. Okay, I know where to get the darker address from, folks. I know this little place called agproject.io, which is the best website in the entire world. It's better than Costco. It's better than Amazon. It's better than OnlyFans. It's better than Only Astros. It's better than wherever I sell my feet pick. Don't look for them on the internet. You will find them, and they are hairier than you think they are. Let's see here. Let's go back to, I got to move this baby up. This is ridiculous. I'm going to take Dex Tools and bring it way up here. Come on. Oh, no, not above Dr. Doge. Right there. Shaq. There we go. So now we've got that one. Let's click there, click paste. And now we can see all the dark pairs. So there's Neon Darker right there. That one has the highest score right there. 303K. And then Pulse Bitcoin and Darker is showing up as the second one here with $380 liquidity. That's interesting. Peacock has $185. Gray's Currencies there with 92. And then, so here's Darker and Dye, which has 2.4 thousand liquidity. And it's like, nah, here's Darker and Rapid Pulse, which is good because it does show, a lot of history. Darker and Yep. This Darker and Dye doesn't exist right here, which that one doesn't have a market cap because it's having trouble reading Yeps. I think Darker Gelato, yeah, that one has 4K in it. Darker Morpheus has 2K. I got to figure out what their score is here. That's very interesting that the pairs have a score. And here's our nuts. Here's our $1,000 nuts. You can't get enough nuts. Here's our PulseX, $334. Here's our Darker and Exterminator. I'm not going to follow that one. It's only $35. I think whoever made that bot forgot about us. Pink Mistwell and Darker, which has 3.5K. Shout out to Pink Mistwell. Darker and Wick has 2K. Darker and Dragon has $31. I love that though. I'm gonna do that. Here's Darker and Jack with $460 right now. Darker and Hex has $600. Darker and Die. Is this Darker and P-Die? I think that's Darker and P-Die. It's got $180. Then there's $2 in Darker and Emit. And Dr. Doge and Darker has 2K in it, and it's clear down here at the bottom. What the hell? Crazy. Okay, so we got all these on our watch sheet here. In fact, then we got to add the cores. Jimmy Christmas. Let's go up here and say, Pulse. Add the Pulse pair. Pulse Wrap Pulse. That one's got 52K. No, where's the big one? It's probably Pulse and Die. Or Wrap Pulse and Die. Can you do it can you just click up here? No, it doesn't work. There's 58K. I'm looking for one that's got some crazy amount. Let's actually see if it's wrapped. It's probably Wrapped Pulse that has the highest liquidity. So Wrapped Pulse, USDC, 70 million. DAI has 70 million. USDC has 70 million. Seriously, guys. USDT has 70 million. DAI from Ethereum has 70 million. And it's listed here twice, I guess. Oh, one's 9mm or something like that. And then one's okay. So yeah, we definitely want the DAI. Let's do the DAI and eDAI, the Wrap Pulse and eDAI. I like that one. And then let's throw our Hex up here. Both hexes. So here's Hex and Wrap Pulse. It's got 6 million in it. It's got a score of 99%. What the hell? That's crazy. I like to look at Hex and PulseX as well. PulseX is I'm a big fan of the old PulseX. Only 141 million right there. That's interesting. And then wait, no, we want eHex. If I probably eHex, will it pull up eHex, do you think? It sure as shit does. So here's eHex and Wrap Pulse with $40 liquidity. This might not be the right one. I don't think it is the right one. Let's see here. eHex. Let's just go back and Hex and see. We'll just see if it's on. We'll put Hex right here, and then we'll change this from Pulse to Ethereum. Search in all chains. Sure, why not? Okay, so here it is. Here's Hex and Weth with 483K. That's got to be a good one. And then, of course, as I said earlier, I'm a big fan of PulseX. Strong pony in the stables here. Wrap Pulse 1. I was like 1.21 billion. That's the market cap. So 2 million. That's a good one right there. There's a ton of it with Ink, but I don't understand. I must not understand Ink because I don't care about it. And I figure if Hex and PulseX go up and Ink goes up, then they're just not going to go up without. If Ink does something insane and leaves the rest behind, I'll feel bad. But I really don't see that happening in this universe. All right, so we have Pulse, PulseX, Hex, both hexes, Hex and PulseX, Wrap Pulse, Neon. What else do we need here? We need some Dr. Doge, bro. Dr. Doge, get in here. We're going to keep an eye on Dr. Doge with $35,000 of liquidity. Insane in the membrane. And then Wick, we got to get our Wicks up here. Wick. Let's see here. Wick and Pulse, 141K. That's probably the one right there that we want. It's 1.2 cents. And of course, we got to bring on our boys from Neon. Don't forget Neon, Nexion, our Nexicans. Love our Nexicans here. So there's Neon Wrap Pulse. Nice. That one's got 25K at that one. And then don't forget our friend Fat Sammy, PBTC. Got to pull up our PBTC. There's one on Solana, USDC, WETH, Solana. Here we go. Here's some. Oh, geez, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, this one is the one against Pulse, which has. Man, they got a lot of boxes to look at. Your eyes don't know where to go. It says the liquidity is 0.0021. I don't think it is. That might be like a abandoned pair. Let's see here. Pulse Bitcoin. Yeah, that one has 6 cents of liquidity, 2 cents of liquidity, $500 of liquidity. I don't know if I'm looking at the right ones here. Where's a pair with some actual liquidity? They've got to have a ton of liquidity somewhere, right? A bunch of people that jumped in there, try to ride it to Valhalla. Here's some Wrap Bitcoin and Pulse Bitcoin with $500 in it. That can't be right. We'll pull up the one over here. That's a good looking candle, Jack. And like I said, I when we go back, we'll see what the bots have been doing. Oh, but this one is, so see, look, Pink Mist Whale is apparently a lot harder for the bots to get a hold of than, yeah. Than these, yeah, this bot I see all over Darker right there. So interesting. Okay. Oh, I know how to find it. I'll just go to that other pool if it has it. Pulse Bitcoin and Darker. Boom. So scroll down here and make sure we got the right contract address. Ends in 8D06. Go back over here. Paste that one. Okay, here we go. 4K, 2K, 51K. Right there. That's probably, and that one's 3 years old. So that's a good one to watch. We'll watch that one. And then, of course, we got to bring in Sami's coin. Apparently, he sold kidneys and organs for this one because he does call it a trash token because I think he understands that's how you got to enter the conversation about it. But, and then who else was talking about that recently? I think it was, let's see here. All right, I'll try to make these 4 pools. Oh, cool. Les says I'm officially a Pulse chain dev. I'll make a hook for Darker first. That sounds great. Oh my gosh. I'll try to make these 4 pools. Let me see that one. Oh, wow. Okay. Yep. I'm not gonna even say that on screen. That's bananas and craziness. This one has no liquidity. Yeah, this isn't the one. This is 8E37. That's not it. It's got like a FO1 or something like that on it. Crack a mini manny. All right, let's go back here. We'll have to find our own. PDI address because there's so many PDIs out there and so many Pulse Bitcoins out there. So many dead liquidity pairs. Here it is. So the address, it's the same address as on Ethereum because it's where they got their airdrop. So it's the 1DOF, which is the DAI. But like I said, this is going to pull up DAI on Ethereum first. Jiminy Christmas. All right, here we go. Throw that up there. Paste, enter, Pulse. Okay, so here we go. The PDIs. Let's see the price. Here's the pair. These ones have some millions of dollars of liquidity, which is probably V3 liquidity, I'm guessing. Yeah, probably. See the question marks? When it doesn't know who created the pair, it's probably not a real pair. See, question mark, question mark. Okay, here we go. This one's 3 years old. This one has wrapped Bitcoin and PDAI right here. That's, whoa. It's a lot of liquidity there, wrapped Bitcoin and PDAI. You think it'd be P Bitcoin and PDAI, but it's not. All right, we're going to grab that one. So Sami, when he pokes his head in here, will pretend to be talking about his meme coin to $1. Cool thing about Darker is we've already paid to $1, basically. Hi. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have fun with this. Look at the bots. Okay, so Pulse, Bitcoin, and USDC right now. Look at all the bots eating that one up. Let's go back and check on Jack. Jack. Remember, we want Jack to draw us like one of his French girls. So the candle's just there, and it's all bots. What's this other one here? Okay, so the first one, look at this. It added 11,111,111 tokens. That is insane that it ended. I didn't tell it to do that. I said this is the price we're shooting for, and it's like that's absolutely no liquidity. And I'm like, where we're going, we don't need liquidity because these bots are pumping now. Question is, are these bots really going in through Darker and Pink Miss Well? That's the question. So if we go to Darker, probably Darker and Die. Yeah, Darker and Die. We'll see some of those. Look at these are all bots. All of these are bots, including here's the Vibot, like from the team. Or actually, no, sorry, this is the Keeper bot that sweeps, but it's also showing up as a bot. And we're down to $1.08. Why are we up to $1.08? This is interesting. We've got a lot of selling going on right here from minting and the EDI converter. And then we got people just stepping. Oh, this is a bot right here. That's a bot. That's C630. That's the one we saw on the other one. So we could trace all those bots right back here. So at least they're pumping up the price of Dark to try and cheat and screw over Jack, right? In fact, let's do this. Let's grab old Jack and let's see if by any chance it's shown up on Red Squirrel, squirrelswap.pro, squirrelswap.pro. That's squirrelswap.pro we like to go to, and maybe we'll see if it's on there. Well, you guys value my privacy. That's so nice of you. Yeah. Let's copy jackpot here, 1855. Go back to squirrels, and there's Pink Miss Wells. We don't want to change that one, but here's this one. I wonder if it come on, Darker, and let's see if it sees the pool yet. Maybe not, because it's like a crazy route to go through Darker and Pink Miss Well. So there's Darker, and not nuts. We want Jack. Where's Jack? We keep importing him, and I can't find him on the list. Come on, buddy. Where you at, Jack? Jack. Here's 100 Darkers during testing on mainnet. What the hell? All right, that's fine. I'll just paste it again. Oh, that's PDAI. Wrong one. Maybe if I type it in here, it'll find it. Because I've imported it. Maybe not, though. JACK. There it is. Jackpot. In fact, we'll make this a favorite. Now let's see if it'll let us spend our 15 cents of Darker on Jack. Fetching price. Whoa. Guys, look at that. Now Jack is a tax token. And so it's got a tax token right there. So Darker's a tax token. Oh, it doesn't tell us that Jack is a tax token too, but that's okay. We're going to swap, and we're going to get 6,345 Jack for 15 cents. Continue in wallet. We're feeling like an ape today, so we're going to go with ape. Sign it. Close it. And then we'll just watch here. It'll just boom. In fact, actually, we should just go to the chart and watch it hit right here. Let's see what 15-cent buy does. 3 darker. Are you insane? These bots, oh my gosh. So this bot right here, D910, is going all in. It's spending 1 darker, 2 darker, 3 darker, 3 darker. Here's our 15 cents of darker right there. And we pushed it all the way up to 4 zeros and a 2-4 now. So yeah, a $50 buy on this would just blow it out of the water. It's on the 15-minute chart. So let me go back here and see what the heck's going on in chat, because I've just been rambling. Look at this. Hex Monkey Bang Bang. Pull Start Gang. What's up, Pull Start Gang? Good to see you, buddy. Frank White's in the house. Hairy feet, but not a hobbit. Well, I don't know about that. I'm a little tall for a hobbit, but good evening. Good evening, Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat, yeah. Do you remember when you were trying to bring up that token the other night and I just kind of skipped over it? We didn't talk about it. Some interesting stuff happened on that token late at night. There's been someone minting today. What? No way. Crypto Cat's in the house. Let's check. Let's check, see who's minting. That's what all those tokens are being sold right now, which should dump the price. But buying in the bots or the communities holding up the price. Let's go over here to home, go to stake, go to info or stake. 26,000. Okay, so wow. I think we were at like 24,000. So someone jumped in with 2,000 mints today. We've got 2 days and 16 hours left to mint for round 5. I'm sorry, for mint for round 6 till 5 is over. 6 begins, and then you're going to have to start minting for round 7. We have minted nothing in our stream wallet, just a big fat nothing. There's nothing here minted because the mystery box is out creating tokens. Okay, so if that's showing up there on Squirrel Swap, let's go back and see if we can find the liquidity pool for it. We're just gonna have to open another window here. We're gonna have 45 Red Squirrel apps open on our computer here. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go to trade, liquidity, pool explorer. Let's explore this pool and see if. Nope, that is the PDI pool. That's not the one we wanted at all. That's all right. Let me just Jimmy Christmas. Okay, here it is. Paste this one. Paste. There we go. Scan that one. Let's see if it scans for every pool. Sees the pools yet. The pools are pretty new. Oh my goodness. It does. It does. Kids. It shows the pool right now, $514 total liquidity. I think it's only showing one of the pairs, though. It is. It's showing Pink Miss Well, which was one of the first pairs. And then there's going to be... Oh, here's the darker and Jack pool right here. So it's showing that up as 0 or... No, wait. Where's the liquidity here? Price. It's... Total value lot says 514 on Pink Miss Well. There should be about the same there, but it's going to have to catch up to that one. This is what I was really going to show you guys. This is what I found pretty interesting. Top holders. You got the creator and owner with 90% of it. And then you got the 2 pools with 5% of it. Pretty sure those are created by the owner and creator. So between the owner and the 2 pools, 99% is locked up there. you have a bot right here. I'm guessing this is a bot that's buying right here. E5FE. Look at this, E5FE. And see, this is the bot, the 36630. That's a bot for sure. That's the bot right there, the D910. I don't know about that one. That one's interesting. That one's really interesting because, yeah, that one's interesting. And then, oh, here's us. Here's us. We own this. The streaming wallet owns 0% of it. It's worth 17 cents right now. We have 6.97 thousand tokens. Here's the interesting thing. 90% of it is off the market. 10% of it is in these pools, which are going to change as, you know, liquidity grows or shrinks. As the price goes up, price goes down. And as Darker and Pink Miss Well flow into these, which have, you know, their own value right there. So that's quite interesting. It's a very interesting ownership dilemma where 99% of this token supply is locked in the owners and the liquidity pools, both of which are tied to scarce tokens that only Space Cult members would have in their wallets right now. Sorry, Space Cult members and trading bots. And the trading bots are paying tax on the Darker Matter, and they're paying tax on the Jack token. There's no tax on Pink Miss Well. And maybe should I show you guys this? I'll show you guys what's up. Pink Miss Well is very, very interesting chart right now. And also right now, the Pink Miss Well is up 5%. That is very interesting. Here's the all-time, well, here's 444 right there. And it's choosing violence. This is its all-time high is right there. So if you look at it in dollars, it's pretty far down and it's breaking this resistance. It might snap all the way up to $118 for a million. I don't know if it had some buy pressure on it, but it's getting some buy pressure right now and some sell pressure as bots come in and buy the token to sell the token. This is insane. Someone bought $47, $97, $9. That doesn't make any sense. Who was that? Wow. Now let's take a look at this. This is an interesting run from here to here. If you go to the 1 minute chart, yeah, this is very interesting. This right here looks like a buy bot that deployed maybe $400 or so, I'm just guessing. And maybe they got, I don't know, 10 million tokens for those $400 with the average price of like 0.087. I'm just guessing, guys. I'm throwing some numbers. I'm doing quick math in my brain. I'm tapping into my autism, and I'm just guessing that it looks like someone just ate up the chart right here. Just nibbled, just consumed a silly amount and was fed by the bots because the bots thought, well, this can't go up any higher based on the rest of the chart. The bots are just reading the chart and saying this is high and this is low. And they just fed this bot for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. This bot just ate at cost or below cost and then trailed up here. And then someone chose violence. And I think someone saw what was going on with this and thought, man, what would happen if this token was paired with some crazy token that had even less supply on the market? Oh man, that's a cool chart. That's a cool chart. Pink Miss Well. It is a cool chart, and I did tell CryptoCat not to talk about it the other day because I was like, hey, hey, we don't need to talk about that. We do not need it. We don't. The first rule of Space Cult Fight Club is we do not talk about Fight Club and Pink Miss Well because, let's go over to SquirrelSwap.pro. That's SquirrelSwap.pro. Again, that is SquirrelSwap.pro. Let's scan this again and see if it catches the other chunk of liquidity. Now it's still at 514, so it's still showing that there's no liquidity with Darker. But we see the buys on Darker, and if we go over here to this one right here, this is the Darker and Jackpot. $500 of liquidity here. So there's 500 with Darker, and there's $500 with Jackpot with Pink Miss Well. So there's 500 with both right now, which seems like a lot, and I think it is actually. We'll see. Someone just bought some Pink Miss Well. It's interesting you would buy Pink Miss Well and not buy Jack, but I'm just saying they're both very, very scarce. Let's go back here. This is where I was headed before I saw a squirrel and literally saw a red squirrel and got distracted. So there's 12K of liquidity in Pink Miss Well, where there was just 11 not that long ago. And if you go here to the top holders, which is loading right now, as soon as it loads, I'll show you guys the top holders here. It's very interesting to see what happens if someone owns 96 to 99% of a token, and that person just buys their own token. They just buy the own token. They don't give a crap. They already own the whole supply. It's not about accumulation. It's about making a point. It's about showing people all you have to do is not cheat. And in Darker Matter, we take that 2 steps further. We say not only do you not cheat, but you mint into an NFT. And not only do you mint into an NFT, you lock that NFT up for 6 months, which is an eternity in Jeetville. And then you get paid and rewarded very handsomely for what you've done. Okay, so here's Pink Miss Well. Again, with the Pink Miss Well address, I wish this showed the owner like the other one did. Which maybe it does show the owner. Is the owner here? No, this is all just interesting, weird. I'm pretty sure that the owner is this one, the EFD49F. If you looked up the whatever, like on Pump.Tires, it would show you the originator. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. 63% in the hands of Pink Miss Well, and then 73% or 9% more that's locked liquidity from Pump.Tires. So that'll always be there, but it's locked. So it may have more or less depending on. No, I think it would always keep that amount in there, and then just ratchet up the amount of pulse. Either way, this guy's got 9%. This guy's got 7%, and then this guy right here has. This is locked liquidity with Darker. So once you get to the locked liquidity with Darker, you got 95%. Then you check out this dude right here that has 10 million, and you're at 96%. Then you're at 97% with this other pool, which is most like no. One of these pools, it's this one right here. This one is the Jack pool. So here's the Jack pool with 0.5%. So once you get to the Jack pool, you've got the main well, you got 1, 2, 3 holders before it's at 97%. And those other 3 holders have 9, 16, 17, 18. 18% are in those 3 Wells hands right now. So you got 97% wrapped up here with the Wells and the liquidity providers. And then you have and then Jack, you have 99% in the owner and the 2 liquidity pools of $500. You know, interesting. It thinks that the average pool is 259, but the average pool is about 514. Wow. Weird. Pulse chain's weird. Crypto's weird, guys. Hey, Crypto Cat, why not try PulseX and buy Jack with Pink Miss Well? Isn't that where the LP is? It is where the LP is. But PulseX is stuck on my Rabby wallet, and I have to basically reinstall and uninstall everything to get PulseX to connect to a decent wallet like ZKX. And so I don't even have that on this machine. Like I've tried to do stuff on PulseX before, and for some reason, even if you erase the cache and stuff, PulseX is retarded. PulseX is retarded when it comes to connecting with wallets other than MetaMask and Internet Money and Rabby. And once it connects to Rabby, it's just like, I don't know what's wrong with it. I had that problem on 3 machines. But that is where it is. And so in fact, my terminal, interacts with PulseX, and our liquidity is on PulseX, but it's something I hate dealing with right now. It's not easy to work at all. And I love the token of PulseX, so I'm split. I'm torn between my love and hate for the PulseX. I just tried to buy like a tiny bit of Jack, but always fails with the output token cannot be transferred. There may be an issue with the output token. Transfer failed. No, the reason is right now for the next while, at least as far as I understand, you can't buy more than $10. So TinyBit, is TinyBit 15 cents like we did, or is it more? Is it more than $10? Because I probably won't let you buy more than $10 for the first while. Hey, all. Hey, Hex Glenn. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. So it's an interesting day. I mean, it was already an interesting day in agproject.io. $2,000 of minting going on. I bet you the eDAI converters getting paid. Get paid. What's it doing right now? eDAI converter had like a couple $100 in it last night. Yeah, it's still got a couple hundred, but it's filling up, and I think people are taking it. We have 22 cents of eDAI. I think we know what's going to happen with that 22 cents of eDAI. I think we're going to take that 22 cents of eDAI, and I think we're going to buy some Pink Miss Well. And then I think we're going to buy some Jackpot token. That's my guess. That's what I feel in my bones right now. Yeah. Let's see here. We should get the toast right here that says passive income hits different. Congratulate. Boom. Yep. 22 cents of eDAI passive income hits different. It really does. Just getting a drip of a stable coin from any farm or protocol or anything you've got going on, that little drip of dopamine, it feels like it's worth the time and effort of going to the site and doing the minting and doing the staking and doing the voting or whatever you're doing to get your little bit of money. It makes it worth it, I think. So now we got 22 cents burning a hole in our pocket. All right. Someone is messaging me, I think. All right. Interesting. Let's go to squirrelswap.pro. That's squirrelswap.pro. Squirrelswap.pro. Pro. And let's go to this, actually find the swap page here. Now we have EDI. What happens if we try to buy Jack with EDI? Send output to a different wallet. No, I don't want to do that. But we're going to take our 22 cents of EDI. No route found. There's no pools that connect those tokens. That's true. That's true. I actually have to go buy Pink Miss Whale. Where's my Pink Miss Whale? There's our Pink Miss Whale. Hell yeah. Wait a second. I have a few bucks of Pink Miss Whale. Should we blow the chart out with a $3 buy? Should we try that? Oh, that'd be so sick. Yeah. We're going to get 21 cents of it. We're going to swap it. This is going to be fun. We're just going to take a shotgun to this thin liquidity. Ape, sign. So interesting having a token supply of 222 million on a token and just seeing like the dust. Because I always thought, man, it's insane. Why do people have so many tokens? I want less tokens. I want it to be scarcer. And turns out it's that whole unit bias thing. People love being like, man, I just got 78,000 of these tokens. And if it goes to a penny, it's, $700. So yeah, there we go. We swapped that one. Now we're going to swap back to Jack. Where's Jack? Can we find Jack? Where is Jack pod? Jack. It's probably right in front of me and I'm not seeing it. By the way, we got to go get our spunk. We have a buck of spunk in here and we need to go claim that. There we go. There's our Jack. So now we're going to spend, oh wait, I don't have any EDI left because that happened. I want to spend Pink Miss Whale on Jack and I want to do that whole pile. That's 100,000 Pink Miss Whale. Worth almost $4 buying Jack. It's going to eat a 2.2% tax on the way in. And that will go to the owner wallet, which is just going to accumulate like crazy, I'm guessing. And yeah, let's approve that Pink Miss Whale. And then we're gonna blow it out. Blow it out. In fact, we'll pull the chart up before we blow it out. All right, the approval's done. Let's swap it. Swap it, swap it, swap it, swap it. Getting some DMs here, which is fun. Because I can't tell where they're coming from exactly. All right, so yeah, we just got 45 people join the group. I'm sure they're all bots, which is kind of weird that we just got 129 bots join the room, the Telegram. Yeah, we just got insane. Be careful. I just got a fake X-ray vision message sent to me. Yep. Pulse rate vision is the real. Ignore X-ray vision rate. Yeah, don't answer anyone in Telegram. Be cautious because these hoes up in here. I'm gonna have to get a bot in here to wipe these hoes out of here. Which, why would they show up here when we launch the jackpot token? Why would we get those in there? It's crazy. We're going to have to just delete all those homies. Or, I mean, they could stay here. Just don't answer their questions and give them your seed words. Here we go. Okay, sign. Here we go. Overview. Sign. Now we're swapping it. And let's go back here to the chart on Dex Tools. Dex Tools, thanks to, I love it. It shows our streaming address as a bot, which is kind of funny. Or it says bot smart contract. So we're not a bot, but maybe I'd rather have it call someone a bot that's not a bot than not call a bot a bot. And we just blew this baby out of the water. We are one of the biggest buys by far. We have a $2 buy here, $4. No, we have another $4 buy. We're a little bit bigger than the other $4 buy. There's another $4 buy, guys. Guys, this is insane. Insane, guys. We're up to 2.6. We're at 2.2. We're at 2.6. Possibilities are endless. I think it'll show like the net buy or the net money are going in or out of this. It's 19%. It's pretty interesting. Pretty damn interesting. Pink Miswell is up 20%. Darker Nuts is up 3%. Yep's up 1%. Dye is down. Pete is down about 5%. Neon is up about 1%. Wick is up 4%. Dr. Doge is down 1%. PulseX is down 0.5%. Hex is up 1% or 2%. Hex is up 1% or 2% on I think that's the ETH pair, actually. Yeah, it's, well, no, maybe it's not. Rapid Pulse is down a couple percent, but Jack's doing pretty good. Jack's up 31% and 17% on the Pink Miswell pair. Why is it so low over here and so high on Darker? I'm wondering if you guys, because you have Darker, are over there buying it. Let's take a look at Darker. Darker's up to 2.6 as well, but maybe it started lower. Yeah, it started it at 1950. 4 zeros, 1950 instead of the 2, but that still wouldn't be a difference of 10%, would it? I don't know. These are all buys. That's the crazy thing, is these are all buys. People see something moving and buying and brand new, and the bots are just sicking themselves on it. Interesting. Super interesting. Crazy. Crazy, guys. I don't know. This is just, it's a new fun token. Like I said, plan to lose everything you put into it. What's the purpose of Jack token? Sorry if we went over that already. I don't. Well, let's see. I've often thought, what does it, if you take a token that has extreme scarcity and all you do is keep buying it, you know? I mean, the bots can buy and sell. They can front run you. They can dump on you. Someone else that sees what's going on and is like, I'm gonna buy a ton of this and hold on to it forever. They can dump on you in the future too. But at the same time, if you're just sitting there and you own 99% of the token, I've just, you know, some of my biggest heroes and best friends, they like holding 9%, 99% of stuff. It's you know, it's a good model to follow. If you hold 99% of your token, you don't have to worry about someone dumping it on you that much. Because they don't have any. And if you just keep buying that 1% up, what happens to the price? What happens to the chart? Now, granted, there's no liquidity here. There's $500 liquidity in both pairs. $1,000. That's dust. As Claude told Claude was telling me, it's like you can't. No, you're doing this wrong. Nope. That'll get flagged. No one will buy this. No one will buy this. And I'm like, it's not for other people to buy unless they want to, and they have Darker Matter or Pink Miswell, which nobody has been buying or selling either of those tokens for the last week except for me. I've been watching it. A couple people come in here and there. Last week we had some OGs buy some dips. That was cool. But since then, I'm the only one buying it, and the EDI cover has been the only one selling Darker. And then I just showed you on the chart with Pink Miswell, you can just sit there and buy $400 of that token, and no one notices. Absolutely, no one notices until someone streams about it. That's the whole point. Is like, if you don't have a streamer and you don't have a community, it doesn't matter what you build. It doesn't matter how cool it is. It doesn't matter what features it has. It doesn't matter if it's a real world asset of a yacht that gives blowjobs. No one will know. No one will care. If you don't have a community and a streamer or someone just talking about it, it won't matter. But what happens when you try to fight the Jeets, you try to fight the bots, you have a very, very scarce token that someone just doesn't give a F. And they just buy it. So they don't care. They don't care what anyone else does in crypto. They don't care. They're just going to buy their token. They're going to hold their token. And then they're going to pair that token with another token. A token with a big community. A token that people have already locked 300. People have already sacrificed 300. $350,000 of Darker has been sent to the void. Did you guys know that? $350,000 of Darker sent to the void. Sacrificed. Gifted to other people hitting the jackpot. Gifted to other people holding fuel cells. And I mean, well, shoot almighty. Let's take a look at our favorite website in the entire world and pull up our supply button here. Interesting. Ooh. The Frozen Legacy converter was at 105 earlier, or 120. It sold 70 Darker into the converter. That's a lot. That's where some of this money's coming from. And the minter that minted 2,000, 5% of that is this EDI money. Interesting. Back here at the supply, that's where I was going with this. So 300,000 fuel cells have been staked for 180 days, aka I think that's Eon in regular time. I love this. Don't respond to any DM. Thank you. I blocked him. Oh. So much for organic growth, says Left. Yeah, no kidding. Organic growth. I think these bots are seeing something that is 99%. But someone is seeing something. Someone's trained bots to look for certain things. But I don't care. I mean, if the bots want to buy that 1% up, baby, they can have that 1% because they're bots and they're stupid. They're literal Jeep machines. Network is super slow tonight, guys. So if you're having problems, it's not just you, it's me as well. Yeah, the tax is low though, right? Sorry, gas. Gas is low. Gas is at 346. That's not bad at all. But sometimes when gas has been low, I've seen stuff get stuck for 20 minutes for no reason. It might be all the bots trying to buy a jack right now. What's good for attention? They will bring in other people. They will. They will. A green chart is hard to ignore. The Jeep boys love a green chart, even if they say they don't. Even if they're like, I buy low and sell high. I'm smarter than all the other traders. No, you're not. No, you're not. You a bitch. You a bitch. You're trying to make your quick $200 so you can go on Spaces and brag to everybody that, yeah, I bought Super Twerk coin. Like it was like, market cap was like $5,000, and I wrote it up. I let it cook for at least 10 minutes, and then I took it out like took it out like $1 million cap. Yeah, they got $50 in it. They got $200 out after they lost $400 last week. But they're here to tell you what a badass trading machine they are. Oh my goodness. Now this is fun. I like this. This is great. Someone pretending to be me is blocking the fake me. So a fake me is blocking the other me. Hang on. This isn't me. I didn't write thank you, blocked him. I didn't write so much for I didn't write don't respond to any DM. A fake Pulse Ray Vision is telling people not to listen to Pulse Ray Visions, fake Pulse Ray Visions in the, oh my gosh. This is so funny. Oh my gosh. That fake Pulse Ray Vision. is telling you not to talk to other fake pulse ray visions. That's so damn funny. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to change my handle to like, I won't DM you, never ask for me, I never give you money, blah 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 blah, like a 3-sentence title like all the other people do in Telegram, so they know which is which. But then they'll just copy that. That's hilarious. This is comedy, because only in crypto, only in Jeep Town, only in bots versus bots, player versus player, do you get this insanity. This is great. And the price of Darker went up to like $1.13, and it just came down. Let's take a look at that right there on our new favorite place, Dex Tools. We're gonna go here and look at I think it's Darker Die that one is reading. Pulse Die, Darker Die, boom. Yeah, look at the bolt. Look at the bots slamming that down. Oh, this is on the 15 minute. 15 minutes kind of fun. Yeah, so you got people just buying and bots buying right here. This isn't even the buy bot, by the way. Guys, this is not the buy bot that's buying. This is someone else's bot that's buying. This, I think this right here was the bot up to $1.18 maybe. Nope, that's not it either. That's someone else. It was down here like, no, that's 70 cents. So that was the buy bot, maybe. Yeah, that was the buy bot, and this is not the buy bot. But if you look here at the sells, oh wait, this is not great. Okay, we have to fix this. The sells are so light pink, you can't tell them apart from the buys unless you let your eyes adjust like one of those stereograms. You know those 3D pictures in the 90s where it was just like a weird pattern, and then you like relax and slightly cross your eyes, and then you see a spaceship or an elephant. That's what's going on. Hopefully you can kick him and block him for good. No, the fake pulse ray vision that's telling you not to answer DMs, he's your friend. I mean, don't answer his DMs, and I guess don't answer mine either for now. It's so stupid. Oh, only in crypto. Yeah, look at these cells, man. So, this is fine. So the cells, these are not bots. These are not cheats. This last buy right here, that was a good one. $28, $29 for 28 Darker. It's damn good. No. The reason we went from $1.13 to $1 is because 3 of the Make It Rain buttons were hit. 3 EDI conversions went through. So basically 15 more bucks just showed up in the EDI. So we are at 2 something. Now we're at 300. This is just going to continue to run. It's got 65 Darker in it right now. And I know for a fact that these frozen ones over here, these 55 are headed over there. So it's another 55 dark in that Make It Rain button, or that just get converted. So that's cool. Look, we got another 5 cents, man. We should go buy 5 cents of Jack. I'm kidding, kind of. You know what I'm going to do with my Jack? And please don't read into this, and please don't do this. But I was just thinking, it would be kind of cool to take Jack, and in homage of the Pink Miss Well, a very, very, very cool person. I think what I'm going to do with my Jack, which I might have to import it because it's a brand new coin that nobody knows about. Darker, Japat, PDI. X-ray chick just sneezing out her brain over there. I should yell, bless you, but there it was, Jack. Right. Oh, where did he go? Where'd he go? Jack is, there it is. We have $3.79 of Jack. We have 163,369. Oh, come on. 369. That's cool. 0.21 jack. And I just kind of feel like maybe the right thing to do is let's go over here to Squirrel Swap. Let's take a look at jack here. Let's go here. This is the creator, the FFB4 right here. And we'll just copy that address. This is going to be fun. Let's go back here to our wallet. And let's go down and find our jack. Jack. Right here. And scammer saying he bought the other scammer. Funny. Yeah, we're gonna take our jack. We're just gonna hit send, and let's just send it to them. This is, like I said, don't do this. This is not a hint. This is not a cheat code. This is not a way to get special prizes. Until maybe later it is. But for right now, ignore what I'm doing. I'm going to send all of that jack, all $3.79, 163,369.21, and hold to proceed. Wait, hold to proceed? Wait, what? Send public tokens, new address. Yeah, sure. Hold to proceed. What does it mean, hold to proceed? Do I have to? What does that mean? Max tokens, jack, sending them to this one. Start a batch? No, I don't need to start a batch. I just need to send them. Am I doing something wrong here? Send public tokens. Check address, irreversible. Recipient supports pulse chain, visible on chain. Okay. Do I have to say okay? Because this is a brand new address. Add address book. Yeah, I'll add it to my address book. We're going to add this to Jackpot token. All right, so we're gonna add that to our, maybe now it'll let me proceed. There we go. Now it'll let me proceed, which is weird. Maybe it was just because it was new. We're gonna send all of that. We're gonna ape it. We're gonna spend 55 pulse, sending that, confirm your transfer, almost there. And then we'll see the 200 million go up by a little bit eventually. I don't know. I feel bad that he's only got 99%. I feel like that 1% probably means a lot to him. So we're gonna hit close there. What's going on in chatty chat? Hex Glenn. I guess I can't have any LOL. I get failure every time. Even trying to buy $1 of jack. Are you kidding me? Telegram just got filled with people with unfamiliar names. All the fakes means you've hit it big time, Max. I think it does. I think once we got the trifecta of Darker and Pink Mistwell and Jackpot all together, which are coins that nobody has, the bots were like something, we triggered something in the matrix. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Guys, I have the StreamYard address right here for you kids. I put it on Twitter. Oh, they're still watching Burn It All over here. What are they talking about?
I love it. Yeah, one of these days. I do need to.
Oh, nobody wants to see my toes? They're not paying anyway, so they can see my toes.
Sell those feet pic.
I was just told no one's paying to see my toes.
I need to come down there, man. At some point, see the opera and all that.
Bro, yeah. Hey, man, come on down. We'll put you up. You can hang out with us and put some
my life's been crazy. I've shared with you and private. Yeah. It's been nuts, man. In a good way. In a good way. Many people know I'm a business owner. It's busy.
But I think there's light at the end of the tunnel for all of us.
You guys hear that?
Things are changing, and there's going to be better days.
All those.
I've seen cycles in my life, and I've seen ups and downs, and we look like we've crashed through the bottom of this down, and we're getting ready to move on up.
So remember I told you guys we have 700 holders of Darker, but we only have 400 people in our Telegram. Good news is we have 515 people in our Telegram. Finally.
Get your butt down here.
He almost
right,
came with
everybody.
me one day.
Crispy, Marcus, you guys got anything before we close out?
I'm good. I just appreciate Trevor coming on. That's awesome.
Dude, I love it. I'll be back on again. I will.
Awesome. Sweet. Great. Great.
Units are king.
Units are king. There you go.
All right, everybody. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. We'll see you next week. I'm Burn It All. Go ahead and outro us.
I should have put in their comments that we're chilling over here launching a DJ point. Maybe we'll get like, wait, how many people are watching this? What did it say? How many people are listening?
No masters here, no gates to climb. We blaze the trail, we love
202 viewers. I don't know how to get in here and write. MVS crypto.
The flames don't die, they realize.
Come hang.
The pulse within begins to rise. We'll break the night and claim the skies. Burn it all, let the embers soar. Gold in the action, cold in the core. No masters here, no gates to climb. We blaze the trail, we love that time.
There we go. And they just ended it. Right as I put my chat in saying, come hang out, Pulse Ray Vision. Oh, that's okay. Because now that Triplet Dad is getting off stream, he's probably already seen and retweeted ours. In fact, this one right here, I should probably do this. So Force Believe in Yourself added that. Lef, thank you very much for liking it. Security Fun replying to, oh yeah, the Pulse Chain one with HT. Good times. Is HT in here? Where's HT? And how long do we have to wait until we get Love You Fam by Jonathan Kampala? I tried buying 25 cents of Jack Fells, LOL. What's the CA for Jack? CA for Jack is in our Telegram, which is probably why a trillion bots just jumped in there. People with Russian names and then normal names. So it's like Jacques Helderi, Lemel F, Diana Fu, Bamel, Christina Sanchez, Samuel Owens, Mitchell, Mike, Mary. So you can see them like cycle through like different nationalities of names. Nicholas Hall, Strauss, Megan Schwartz. I'm just going to sit here and read all the damn bots that have just slammed into our, look, we're up to, it says 515 members, but I don't know. Your friend Sami is typing. It says, okay, now I know we've been hit by bots, man. Now we know if shit's gone real if he's typing. Oh wait, maybe he's just typing somewhere. Oh my gosh. Any unsolicited DM should be blocked. Thank you, your friend Sami. But that makes me think for sure that makes me think for sure that is not your friend Sami. Good to see you here, Sami. Haven't seen her for you in the last 2 years. I'm not on X. Hope you're keeping well. You can also consider switching to ZKX wallet. MetaMask is not a good wallet again. Yeah, MetaMask is garbage. I like ZKX for sure. Long time, man. Last time I heard from you was way back in the early Hex days. You've been super low key since then. So Kate knows Sami. And then after that, you've got Sarah Taylor joined. Kachechnya joined. Amber Moore, Wilson K, Tammy, Sabrina Rhodes, Berg. It's just so bananas. I love it. There's 607 members. I wish I could say that I wasn't flattered by the bots just putting their herpes and AIDS in here. Why are so many people joining? Well, your friend saw me. If you're bots, yeah, definitely bots. I'm gonna reply with the stream, and I'm also gonna tell Sami if he wants to come over and tell us how to kill these bots, because I can only imagine how many bots Sami gets hit with on a daily basis. He's probably a oh my gosh, what was a sensei in that. So we're going to copy that link. We're going to go back down here and this. There we go. Yeah, I found X getting very political. Sure. Why are there so many people joining? I'm going to hit reply and paste the stream. Yeah, you drop a token that people can't even buy when they want to, not even 25 cents. And yeah, is it on PulseX? It should be on PulseX. So the contract address, I should pin the contract address just so someone doesn't post another one in here that's not right. But the contract address is in Telegram. I'm trying to keep everyone over in Telegram. I could post it here. I should post it here. I'll post it here later. But really, honestly, if you're in our Telegram, you deserve to get information before anyone else. You are our ride or dies. You're the badasses. That means that you care enough to come deal with the bullshit of Telegram. I should also send the link to join to Sami. I'm sure he's not making 18 hours of content right now. Just kidding. He definitely is. Damn, I don't even know where it is. Boom, 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 boom. I have to go back down and catch up with all of the bots' names. Hilarious. Okay, so there's that. There's that. StreamYard. Person YouTube. No, it's gone. Did I forget to put it in there? No way. It's right. All right, let me get the contract address for you homies. I'll put it in here too. And I'll pin it in our Telegram. And then I'll send whoever's pretending to be your friend Sami a link. See if they want to come on here. Maybe they got the whole AI voice generation going on where they actually sound and look like Sami. All right, here's Jack. Here's the CA for Jack. Put it in here. Paste. Enter. And then I'm going to go like this. Are you following me on YouTube? I'm going to pin that one and notify numbers. Boom. Yeah, we're talking. So Kate Vigor and your friend Sami are talking on our Telegram back and forth about wallets. It is Sami. As far as I'm aware, it's a paid account, Max. Well, I probably get a paid account too. Then maybe people will know the real me from the fake ones. But I did pin that one right there. I'll just give him a thumbs up. Yeah. Oh, he says he'll check it out. Yeah, Sami, you don't want to check out Jack. You do not want to. You don't want to check out Jack. You want to check out. No, I'm going to reply. I'm going to say, no, don't check out Jack. I'm going to say, no, Sami. For 6 months, I've been trying to get you to check out. Now I'm going to put the darker matter token address in there. There we go. And I'll just put some laughy faces. So, it's hilarious that like this token that nobody can buy. He's like, oh, I'm going to check that out. Yeah. Check out agproject.io. You bet. See, all you had to do was have Cape show up at the right time. and saw me to come look at what this crazy bot infestation is. And bada bing, bada boom, we may actually be talking to the real your friend Sami, who's written. I've written him into the sci-fi novel. I've talked about the orange juice. I've talked about so many things that are just funny things that people that watch Sami, all 12 of us, will get. I don't know. I think it's funny. You probably didn't reach out to me. I love supporting great projects. No, I definitely have. Dude, I've been spamming you, harassing you, trolling you on. In fact, he's probably not watching this, but I've been trolling you. I'm just going to say, yeah. I'm just going to say I don't have time to type. Not enough time to type, bro. I have been trolling you on X with your spacesuits and your references to anti-gravity, your references to squirrels all the time, talking about Red Squirrel, who's one of our homies, makes amazing projects too. That's neither here nor there. Yeah, I've been spamming you. You probably blocked me in places already. All right, so he's got that response. Let's check the right here. I want to support Jack, but can't get any buys through. Oh, well. Are others having better luck? I think it's just bots. I honestly think it's bots buying a little bit and somehow using the best RPCs and like bribing the validators. Hey, Legends, I finally got a live. And you got a fun one, too. I post my YouTube so many times daily. I don't think you're subscribed. I think I'm still subscribed. So him and your friend Sami and Kate are having their own private conversation as bots come and spread their herpes and AIDS all throughout our Telegram. This is definitely one of the craziest things I've ever seen or experienced in crypto. God bless crypto. We're making crypto fun again and interesting again. Holy cow. That's insane. Insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. Okay, more notifications here. Very good. I should actually, I'll throw my freaking link. Let's throw the link at Sami. And or what we should do, yeah, Switch and Squirrel Swap won't work. Squirrel Swap worked for me. That's weird. Maybe you got the wrong Jack address. Let me know. Here, let me put Jack here in the comments. That's Darker Matter. That's the one I just sent to Sami. I was like, hey, if you're gonna look at one token address, please, for God's sakes, don't look at Jack right now. Cover your eyes. Look away from Jack. Jack is a crazy fucking experiment. It's not something we spent the last 7 years building. Okay, man, I'll make sure I am again. Maybe I unsubscribed. Should I say I've subscribed? Yeah, I'm gonna reply to Sami, or actually, yeah, maybe not. Here, I'll just put the link up here. So invite, copy again. All right. Not that Cape never joins us. He usually just, I don't know. My message is not delivering to your DM. Please try messaging. Oh yeah. So now he's talking about, wow. They're going deep. Sami and Cape are going deep in the Telegram. I'm just gonna pull this up here. So I want you guys to know. I want you guys to see what's going on. After practically pulling a leg muscle, trying to jump up and down and get Sami's attention. This is our Telegram right now. This is so bananas. Look at all these. Like Paul Weber, Fred Brooks, Linda Carr, John Bailey, Kisharshan of a Farshikan, Hazel Thomas, Gregory Cox, Hishat Double, Justin Young, Addison only 07. Lori added your friend Sami. Wait, Lori? Who's Lori?
Still streaming.
Who the hell's? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still streaming. My daughter's walking by the window. One group in common. I have one group in common, which is Anti-Gravity Saga. So, Lori, God bless you for adding your friend Sami. Be careful, family. Don't fall for it. Yeah, this is great. So I should actually be blocking the shit out of these bots, is what you're saying. The funny thing is, I don't. What's this? That's our Streamly. That's StringYard. Your number fan here. Yeah, so here's Kumar Crypto. We got all these people just hitting on him and being like, "I love you, bro. I love you," and I do too. I would probably just start crying into my orange juice if he came on screen and talked to me, because I spent half of the day watching your friend Sami videos while I worked. Honestly, I love the dude. Great. Hey, Sandeep. The whole reason there's a little bit of PDI tied to Darker is because of Sami. Literally solely because of Sami. LOL, they renamed you Lori. I think they did. I think that's exactly what happened. Let's see what goes on. Let's see if Cape can talk him into joining. If we can like coax the Sami out of the woods and get a picture of a real live Sami and have our friendship confirmed, this might be the greatest day of my life. I should have launched this crackhead experimental coin months ago had I known the viruses we would be attracting. Oh my gosh. I love the fact that he's like, whose Telegram am I in? What's going on? And like I said, I'm sure Sami has better things. He's probably streaming as he's talking to Cape in our Telegram. If it's him, I know that it does matter that it's paid, because who the hell is going to pay to? Well, I'm sure someone could impersonate him, but the questions he's asking Cape sound like he knows who Cape is and recognizes his name. So yeah, he's inviting you to his stream. I'll check it out later. Oh my gosh. I'll check it out later. He's too busy investigating the coconut intelligence agencies and the fancy banana inspectors. And I love it. Cape, I love that you were able to possibly talk to the celebrity, the Hex celebrity, the crypto celebrity that is Sami. He is really entertains the shit out of me. I love his stuff. I'm gonna would definitely fanboy out if he showed up here. You should join him now, as he is live. I hope you are not, and you're following me, but I do believe it's you because you brought up Hex. He did bring up Hex. I'm just gonna give this a thumbs up emoji to be cool. Like, yeah, maybe you should. I don't know. I'm gonna reply to this and say, I'm just gonna say, Sami is probably streaming as he types these messages. How does Sami put out the content he does? He must have a process or a team, or it must just be a savant on getting this stuff out, because it takes me 4 hours to sit here and talk dribble into the microphone for 3 hours. It takes me an hour on both ends of my stream. No joke. And Sami's just like boom, pow, boom, pow, boom, pow. Yeah, he thought that was funny. Good times, 100%. Yeah, we'll keep the door open. We'll keep checking the green room. That Sami username is spelled with an I. No, I think it is spelled with an I, actually. Oh, you're saying Sami Telegram instead of Telegram. Oh. I will buy in the morning if there's any left. You know what? There might be at least 1% on the market. It's late. Yeah, see, Crypto Cat usually pops in, but it is past his bedtime. Hex Glenn's laughing. Oh, good time, kids. Good time. Good times. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah, check the Telegram, see if it says your friend saw me. He's a very, very, very busy person. We all know. Kumar, I swear to God, quit fanboying all over Sami. Let's see here. Your friend saw me. Let's click on it and see if it says that. Your friend saw me. YouTube, Telegram. Is that an I? TEILEGRAM? Add to contacts. One group in common. Anti-gravity. No, we would have other groups in common because I'm part of his other groups, his groups. And apparently this one right here, I'm guessing is great. Is not. Yeah, your friend saw me official. I think that is his real one right here. Yeah, 7,000 subscribers. I'm pretty sure this is his. That other one might not be him though. This one right here, the one you pointed out, looks like it's got an I in it instead of a L for Telegram. So if I go here, no messages here yet. Send a message or click on the ingredients below. I'm going to say, hey, is your name supposed to be supposed? No, supposed doesn't have two S's, two U's. Is it supposed? It has two P's though. Is your name supposed to have TEI? Because it is hard to see the I. Yeah, that does look like Telegram. That is a pretty smooth. That's a pretty smooth copy. That I'm convinced. Yeah, I got my hopes. I want to believe that Sami someday will just even sniff in our direction. But you know, whoever it is should hop on stream. Yeah, whoever it is should hop on stream. Yeah, if you're really Sami, hop on stream. But I don't know if you are. Oh, hey, there's that. And that's my old studio. Good times. All right. I think that the chatting has calmed down over there in general because, yeah, there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. And tell him don't look at Jack's pot. Don't look at the Jack token, my friend. I mean, you can. You're super. You got the super degen, and I can see you throwing some cash into something that nobody can buy, just to see what the hell happens. Kumar Crypto, back off. He's mine. Just kidding. Did you send me a DM? Well, yeah, but not you. I'm gonna say I did, but I was pointing out the misspell. How do you spell misspell? Is it two S's? Is it two words? No, it's one word. Yes. If this is the admin I'm talking to, we'll see. We'll see. I was pointing out the misspell in your handle. Boom. Just jump on the link and he can send you go live right now. Sami. Max would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate even an AI Sami, a fake Sami. If this person has like the software to pretend to be Sami, I would talk to the pretend Sami for hours. Just letting you guys know where I'm at on that one to unread messages. That's funny because, like, did you send me a DM? I sent someone a DM. Oh wait, Jiminy Christmas. I'll reply to this. Just just in case, just in case, reply, paste. Yeah, there you go. Boom. And then I can just delete this right here. And I don't know. I mean, there are several admins in here. I mean, who have I made admin? I've made quite a few people admin here. The first time I started this stupid Telegram, Red Squirrel came in here, took over, renamed it something Squirrel, and started doing voice chats and video on here, and just totally fucking with my space. And I was like, oh, I don't know how to do any of this. I still obviously don't know how to block bots. They come flying in here. 2 voice messages, 339 gifts. Jiminy Christmas. That's a lot of gifts. Yeah. Let's see here. Manage. Is it? No, it's right here. I got to go here. Nope. There. And then I go, fuck. I go to more. I go to manage group. And then I go to add group to a community, choose ticker, delete group members, administrators. Boom. So Bowie's an administrator, one of our old devs. Nick from blah 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 from Hocus Pocus and Pulse Market app is an admin. Rose, who's just says hi to people. I don't really have it. No misspelling. That's right. That is not right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Don is, he's Red Squirrel, me, Brissol. I made Brissology an admin, and I haven't seen him forever, man. Have not seen him forever. Let's scroll down here. No misspelling. That's right. I'm going to say with an I. Question mark. And maybe that is his thing. Maybe that's how he tells people it's really him. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, I just want to read these freaking. You should get the bots that ban those fake members. I totally should. I got a Discord thing going on here. I don't know what's going on in Discord. I don't think I have Discord open. Someone found that one right there. You should get the bots that ban those fake numbers. Your group is getting spammed. Oh, I know. No misspelling. That's right. That's good. The good news is I don't think that Sami understands that there's 12 of us. And so I can literally make a group text on my phone or just call you guys individually. And if we're such a small fight club, I can just put it down and be like, hey, don't pay attention to anyone in chat right now. It does feel good to go up to 800 members, even though it's just viruses and malware. Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to use all my Claude credits or have someone become an admin. I would make him an admin if I knew it was him for sure. But I'm pretty sure if it is Sami, he's got better things to do than kick all the bots out of my group. Oh, this is fun. The only thing that I think is good streaming right now, besides looking at the insane stuff going on with Jack. When PI to 1 cent, Hex Down Under says, yo, new coin, 157th sacrifice. No sacrifice. No, this was a stealth launch that was so good, even I couldn't find it. I couldn't see it for a half hour of this stream. I just played music videos and tutorials because I could not find the damn token I launched or the pool address that I had. I think it's him because he knows certain details going way back, but you can never be 100% until he dives on stream. I want to say, even then, we will require partial nudity to prove he's still all male. This is Sami's being, What the fuck is wrong with this? Oh, actually, I can do this. I can do this. I can do the accent. What the hell is he talking about? Seeing my willy. I can say billions and billions. If he doesn't say billions, he says billions. Billions and billions. Coconut Intelligence Agency. Fluffy Slippers. Oh, Amelia joined the group. Good. Good. I'm sure she's real. This is what I think is funny. I could do this all night. Krummer joined the group. Kara Harris. Elizabeth Steele. Michael Stevens. Adria. John Saunders. Christy Edwarka. Pamela Hardy. Savaga. Mary Nun. Brandon Young. Becca. Gear. Jacob Vega. Raphael. Jacob Pierce. Cole Alvarado. Matan. Cheyenne. Katamala. Deanne Chen. Nicole Kennedy. Stefa Corneli. Donne. John McKay. You can see where the AI slips. Like it's like, okay, these are some stuff we found out of a phone book or something like that. And then he just goes to like numbers and letters. Natasha Rodriguez, Junior G, Marcus Stevenson. Now, the sad thing is some people are actually going to join this group for some reason. They'll hear about it on stream or whatever. And they're actually here. And I don't want to ban the like 2 real people that joined tonight. Benjamin Miltgus, Kennedy, Nicole Evolved. Now, here's the deal. The ones I'm making the most fun of are probably someone's real name, and they're like, fuck this guy, and they leave. But yeah, Cabalt 200, not buying it. Nixon, yes. No, I'm not. Y'all, this is so crazy. So, like I said, whoever, if you're in my Telegram and you're getting a DM from anybody on Earth, especially your friend Sami, cut that shit out. Do not answer anybody for the next whatever I don't know. Bloody hilarious. Thank you, Hugh. I think so too. Set up Rosebot to ban multiple people when they join your chat at the same time. Okay. I'm going to give him a thumbs up there. And then we're going to ask Claude to tell us what to put in there, which I think I just go to Rose and I just like, because I actually made a Cole Nova bot for this, but I couldn't figure out the commands to give him. Dude, Telegram is hard as shit. Telegram is some bullshit. I figured out Slack. Slack is garbage. Slack is horrible. Slack is, if you use Slack at work, I am so sorry. I figured that bullshit out. I could not for the life of me figure out Telegram. You okay?
I just am missing my husband. That's been streaming for like 2.5 hours.
All right. I'll wrap it up. You gotta wrap it up, kids. You gotta go get drooled on by the missus. All right. Let's go over here to, let's just add a new one on Claude. And I'm just going to say, ban bots on Telegram. It saved it as banned bots, like rock band bots on Telegram. I don't know. I have a bot named Rosie, but I don't know what commands to give her to set up her to set her up to ban multiple people when they join the chat at the same time. Right now our Telegram is being spammed by bots. And honestly, it doesn't feel that bad. What do you want to do? Ban bots on Telegram. Research it. Dig up what ban bots is? No. Set up for darker? No. Build your own? Okay, other. Let's try this again. The Telegram is t.me/anti-gravity saga. And I want to ban, B-A-N, the bots that are spreading their horrible viruses and DMing my actual human beings with spam scams. Yeah, these ones are all just, this is the craziest thing ever. I've experienced bots and stuff, especially in Telegram with DMs where they just DM me immediately and they're like, I will promote your program. I will promote your project. I have 18 millionaires all just dying to spend their $1 million on your stuff. Just say the word. I'm used to that. And I think anyone that launches a token in a Telegram or has a Twitter is used to that. But okay, here we go. Here we go. This is what it's saying. It's saying, okay, here we go. So sounds like Rosie, Miss Rosebot. It's a different, if it's a different bot, give me the handle and I'll redo it. So Rosie needs admin with ban users, delete message, direct answer, auto ban, mass join. So there we go. We'll just copy that and then we'll go. I think we just, do I tell her that in our Telegram or do I just tell her that directly? Let's click up Rosie. There's Rosie. Here's Rosie. No, that's Pulse Police. God damn it. Let's try this again. Rosie. There we go. Okay, so here, let me do this. I'm going to do this and I hit paste and just see what the hell it says. That command can only be used in supergroups. Okay. Thanks, Rose. Do I have to do I give these commands to Rose directly as DMs? Or do I give these commands to Rose inside the Telegram that I'm trying to enact the bans in? BANS. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, it says supergroup. Well, I guess we're not a supergroup. Probably not a supergroup. All right, let's try some of these other ones here. Raid time, 6 hours. It watches the rate. Raid time, how better long-term fix, CAPTCHA at the door. I have a CAPTCHA at the door. I have CAPTCHAs. New joiners are muted. Clean up what's already on there. Purge. Reply to the first spam message and purge. Deletes everything. Sources, Telegram, blah, 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 blah. Keep the new ones out. Rosie in the group. So did it answer my question to that? Yeah. It says, no, in the group, not in DMs. So I just hit at Rosie. Rose replies everything, blah, blah, blah. CAPTCHA, DM, inner DM. She has no idea which of your groups she meant. She'll either error out or do nothing. God. I can't believe that they've come up with like so many damn. I can't believe they come up with so many damn names. It's impressive on one hand. You're admin the group. Rose is an admin with ban users plus delete messages checked. Well, I think she is. Let's go back to the group here. Oh, 97 people. Max DM. Someone wants to go live with you. Send me the link. Okay, I'm going to send you the link right here. I think it's the last thing I copied, actually. Nope, it sure shit isn't. I'm going to go like that. And I'll send him the link. I can't wait to see Ladyboy saw me with the AI voice generated thing on her. All right, copy. No, I want to copy that. There we go. Here you go. Boom, paste. It's on the, I replied to him on that, but that'd be cool to have Sami there. I think it's him because he knows certain details. He's wearing pants. You know, most of the time he's not even wearing pants when he's sitting in the chair. I haven't spoken to him in at least 2 years. Sami wants to go live. That would be fun. That would be one of the coolest times. That, yeah, I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but yeah, there's that. Okay, so let's go back here. Rosie is the admin in the group. Let's do this. Boom. Nope. Boom. Oh, that's Cape Figor, right? I don't want Rosie and Cape Figor. More manage group. Admins. Rosie. So Rosie can ban users. Rosie can delete messages. She can, no, I don't want her to change group. Invite users, no. Manage topics, no. Pin messages, no. Edit member tags, message, remain. Add new admins. I don't know if I actually want her adding new admins, but she can delete messages and ban users. Hell yeah. Okay, save. And then I think what I do is I just go to her and add short tag next to her name. Dismiss admin. Let's just save that. I think what I do now, okay, yeah, so your admin, yes, you've DM'd her start once, otherwise she can't send you confirmations privately. The ban commands have to be in group anyway, since deban and purge work, blah, 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 blah. 2 footnotes. There's a DM route, send /settings to Rose privately. No, I don't care if your command messages are visible to the whole group. Harmless, but you can delete them afterwards. A reminder. Oh my gosh. Walk me through the hide member setting. Here we go. Do I just at Rosie and then type those things? Listen, guys, if you've ever been too intimidated to follow your dreams and launch a cryptocurrency because you think you've got to be too smart, you got to be suave, you got to have $1 billion, just look at Jack tonight. Look at, it's like Simple Jack. It's like Simple Jack on, oh my gosh, Thunder, something. What is the name of that show? You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, the Thunder one, Blazing Thunder, whatever it's called, like where there's Simple Jack, and Jack has been very simple tonight. Okay, yeah, no at needed. Just type the / command on its own. CAPTCHA on right here. Paste. Oh, CAPTCHAs have been enabled. Wait a minute. I will now mute people in the join. I thought CAPTCHA was on this whole time. Son of a bitch. Ban at Miss Roby bot. Wait, one exception if you have other bots in the group, 2 bots can both claim ban the Telegram. You don't know who you meant. Then you append her name. Okay, I'll append that. Let's do this. Paste. Boom. I don't know who you're talking about. You're going to need to specify a user. Okay, now we can go back to these other ones that are saying like ban all the new ones. Shit. Which has only been like an hour since this has been going on. So auto ban on mass join. Let's try that one. Paste that one. Boom. When more than 5 users join under a minute, I will enable that. Okay, so that's that's going forward. Watches the join rate. Anti-rate on, flip it on and off at any time. CAPTCHA on, CAPTCHA mode button, CAPTCHA kick on, CAPTCHA time 5 minutes. Oh yeah, let's do that shit right there. Boom. Paste. Yeah, raid detected. Look, she's banning already. Hell yeah. Wait, so how do I go back and ban everyone that's joined over the last... Oh my goodness. I don't know. Oh, hey, what's up? Sorry he left. He got fed up waiting. He's also frustrated by all the spam bots. But he did say he'd join you another time. Well, that, you know what? I'll take what I can get. I'll take a rain check from Mr. Sami. And I've been chatting like 10 minutes after Hexway Chick came in here and asked me to go to bed. So I'm, share me the YouTube link. That was at 10:30. That was only a few minutes ago. I'll put it here again, but he's done. Actually, no, that's all the spam shit. Yikes. Okay, so it should be banning people now, at least. That's good, right? Hey, man. If we got Sami's attention, that's cool. Saint Wolf, he's a badass. Crypto Coffee's a badass. Superman's badass. We got some people They're just really cool. So wait a minute. Are these all getting banned right here? Captcha's been enabled. Cool. So got all that stuff. Purge. Okay. Reply to the first spam message and purge. All of these are working really well. However, for the last hour or two, we have been inundated, infested with the bots. How do I go back and get rid of all the people that aren't doing the CAPTCHA and going through at least that filter? Cool. Should we check on Jack? Well, first of all, I've been a bad host on a lot of levels tonight, but most of all, I have not been checking here. Tropical Thunder. That is Tropic Thunder. Exactly. Simple Jack. I was able to buy some. CryptoCat's rubbing it in Monkey's face. I don't get many DMs. Once there was an interesting one, blocked and reported, but the pic was saved. I'll bet it was. You make me happy. All I had to do was reference an inappropriate movie to get Jonathan Paula up here and say, "Good night, fam. Love you," before the outro. No sacrifice, but my rabbit back. I put my rabbit back in his pen. No, you can sacrifice your rabbit. I don't think it's going to do anything worse to that one. Oh, here we go. Check this out. It answered. Real constraint first. CAPTCHA is a first time only. The trick, kick, don't ban. Kick removes someone, but leaves them free to rejoin. Ban is permanent. So if you kick everyone from the raid window, the CAPTCHA becomes retroactive for them. Real humans rejoin, tout the money, blah, blah, blah. But I have to do kick for every one of the fucking 700 or whatever it was. Find the new raid window, group, recent actions, admin log, filter the events down to member joins. You get every join with a timestamp so you can read off exactly who came in the last 2 hours, tap any entry to act directly. The log is your source of truth. The members list won't give you join times. Oh, stop the bleeding first. Before you start cleaning, freezing, put the anti-raid on. I did the anti-raid, I think. Let's just do it for shits and giggles in case it's not on there. I bought $10. Holy shit. How'd you buy $10, dude? They're supposed to kick people out of there. $10 of Jack at CryptoCat. You never know, LOL. Yeah. I would just let the community admin block the ones that are obviously fake, because if they post spam, we can just block them individually. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Anyone who wants to be an admin and just go through and kick these people that have shown up in during the stream, please be my guest. If you're bored and you just want something to do with your hands, please do that. If not, I'll come back and do some of this stuff tomorrow. But before we get to that, there's nobody in the green room, and I got to share my screen again so we can check on Jack before we go to bed. Check on Jack. Oh, hell. Here we go. Get rid of that. Put that down there. And thanks to Hex Monkey, Hex Tools, checking it out. All right, so Jack is now up to 2.9. 4 zeros, 2.9. That's a healthy climb right there. Very interesting. The bots. Who's bought the most, though? $3, $2, $2, $2. Almost all bots. That's pretty interesting. Darker is up to 2.6. So we're up to 2.6 and 2.9. So Pink Miss Well is being used more than Darker to get to Jack. Interesting. And then Darker and Nuts is up to 107. Darker and Gelato says it's at 99 cents. I don't think that's accurate because Gelato is a tax token. But who knows? Let's go to the daily. I'm not used to the 15 minutes. One day. There we go. One day. Boom. Yeah. I don't know. The darker dye is where most of the conversion's hitting. Yeah, so look at these. This is all from minting. This is all from the frozen darker. All this is going into, wow, there's a ton of it. All of that's going into the E-Die converter, kids, which, by the way, was like $250 when we started this stream. It's almost $400 now. We're back up to 13 cents of sweet ass die money. Oh my gosh. Guys, you don't have enough darker matter. You can't get Jack. You don't have enough Pink Miss Well. There's none of it on the market. Buy to your heart's content. Because I think there's certain people, I believe, that are going to buy darker till the day they die, and they don't give a shit if they ever sell it. I would say the same's probably true about Pink Miss Well. Although I'm not the Pink Miss Well, I'll let him speak for himself if he wants. And I definitely think that Jack is going to be very, very interesting. Eventually, someone's going to, pair some liquidity with Pulse or something like that, so people can actually get to Jack. But I don't think it's ever going to have as much liquidity as it does with darker and Pink Miss Well, because I know there's some people that have some darker and Pink Miss Well, and they kind of enjoying this show, this dumpster fire, this carnival, and darker's still over $1. Wow. So with the 2,000 extra people minting today, that would up the jackpot winners to about 3. Yeah, divided by 740, it's just under 3. But I bet you we got 3 more winners today in jackpots right here in the jackpot. 47 are going to hit in 2 days, 14 minutes. And I think that's going to be going on all night long. I don't know what we did, but we triggered something, dude. I'm happy to volunteer, Max. What's that scraping noise I hear in the background? Sounds like a knife being sharpened. The wife is pissed. Yeah, maybe. I'll laugh at that. So here's the funny. Okay, yeah. So that's funny. I do gotta. Yeah. I'll add you as admin. That would be great. There's a ceiling fan above me that's hitting. It's either hitting itself or it's hitting the ceiling, which is crazy because I don't see any like drywall or anything come down. But either way, that's usually what that sound is. Unless he just made a killer joke on the knife. So let's go here. More manage group. Add group to community. Recent members. Admins. Add admin. Kate Figor, you're online. I'm going to get you change the group info. No, you don't need to do that. You can delete messages and ban users. Invite users, sure. Manage topics. You don't need to do any of those things. Video chats, no. You can remain anonymous. And I'll let you. I'll give you the sword of truth. You can, if you know someone's a good egg, you can make them an admin as well. Let's save that. Who else here am I thinking is definitely a bad? I'm not signing anything, but yeah. Wait, Red Squirrel, what the? You are no Dismiss. Yeah, I thought he already was. Sorry, cancel that. Jiminy Christmas. Monkey, you're a good dude. You can be an admin if you want. You don't have to. None of you guys have to. You can delete messages. You can invite users. Yeah, I don't think you need to even want to do those things. So save it. Boom. So look at that. We added them. It's joking, Max. You can't hear anything. I can hear it. Anyways, wow, interesting. Anyone else I should add here? CryptoCat. No, CryptoCat's definitely an admin, right? No, he's not. Jiminy Christmas. Where have I been? Oh my. I'll let him pin messages. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Save. So now CryptoCat, who's probably asleep or staying up trying to buy Jack. Yeah, Smo's definitely, she's not. You gotta be kidding me. Dude, I'm definitely I'll let her manage topics and manage video chats. Yeah, hell yeah. That's good. All right, we got a few more administrators on the clock here taking care of this, and we've stopped the bleeding so far. But holy guacamole, I want to read every one of these names in a dorky voice. Jeez. All right, guys. I love you guys. I want you to know, all joking and silliness aside, that you guys are very valuable to me, and that you're very valuable people just by your you have innate value. You have, what's the word in the inherent. You have inherent value by the fact you exist. You guys are part of the best damn community. It's been good here. Good to see Hex Down Under, Jonathan and Paula, believe in yourself, Hex Glenn, Cape Vigor bringing in what we allegedly is the real Sami. I'm just putting that out there. If he joins on stream, we'd have a kick-ass time. Good time. Either way, you don't have enough Darker, you don't have enough Jackpot, you don't have enough Pink as well. I love you guys. I'm out, and I will catch you on the next one. We all exist. You guys are all valuable. All right. Have a good night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow on the stream, I'm sure.
Setting the scene. Round one is coming. The season's on the clock. Secure the network. Time to lock it in the block. Welcome to the darker matter. Standard rules apply. Load the fuel cells up before the timer passes by. Into the void we will go, where the smart ones play. Minting out the future, trade into the shadow. Watch the ticker climb. Build a data stream. Living on the edge of the cyber grid machine.
Waiting at the gate, calculating yields while we wait upon the day. Claim the EDOT payouts, tally up the wins. This is where the high stakes strategy begins. They say it's for the small ones, written on the wall. A gamified ecosystem, standing tall. Read the how to play if you wanna know the way. Before you launch the app or end in disarray. Ticks on the countdown, now it's turned to days. The price of darker matter, moving through the haze. Is it an illusion? Is it by design? Watch the smart contract as it aligns. 3, 2, 1. Let the protocol run. Welcome to the darker matter. Standard rules apply. Load the fuel cells up before the timer passes by. Into the void, here we go, where the smart ones play. future, straight into the shadows. Watch the ticker climb. Feel the daily stream. Living on the edge of the summer rhythm machine. Cells over, void is open.